Good evening, guys. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Not sure what's going on here. Good evening.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Danny Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Donna, a long time no see. How's the family up there in Virginia? Samantha Lowe. Guys, if you haven't checked Samantha Lowe out, please go check Samantha Lowe out on her channel. She does a great job. Mr. Paul Engel. Oh, see, there you go. Now I need to get Paul on Stephanie. Now I need to get Paul on here. Y'all are probably tucked away and nice and warm. Hey, Paul, welcome in. Tell Stephanie hello and flames. Well, we've got a few things we need to talk about tonight, guys. One, good to hear, Donna. I promise you I will call you guys this weekend. I need to call a few people in the family. It's me, David T. Welcome in, guys. Tonight we need to talk about, oh Lord, that's not good, Donna. Well, I'll try to reach out to you sometime this week, and hopefully you'll be able to talk a little bit. Hopefully I will have a guest here soon. We do got some things we need to talk about, guys, tonight. Give you an update on the Baltimore, Maryland trip, which has changed for me because of some news. Give you guys an update on the probate stuff, which has had a reaction to the Baltimore, Maryland trip. It's sort of like chain reaction tonight. Oh Lord, send in prayers to you, Donna. Talk about me. Hey, that's my channel. I'm supposed to talk about me. And there's our good friend Mama D. Hopefully Mama D is doing good. Of course, she had an invitation to join us tonight, but she never did get back with me. It is good to see everybody here tonight. Good to see everybody back in action. We will be getting back to the Friday nights now that summer's winding down, and I won't be having to work 10-hour days. But it has been a crazy day, guys. I can't tell you how many things I've talked about. I've got some things coming up that I'll tell you about the other channel. Some good things going on there. Well, we got one of the Stooges. Now we just need Mike and Richard, and we'll have the Three Stooges back. hopefully, John, Spaceship Airs, will be joining us soon when he gets a chance. But anyways, guys, here's the situation. I've already talked with Pete. I've already talked with Molly. And I've actually talked with Mama D, so she knows. But for the rest of you guys that are going to the Baltimore, Maryland meetup, I've had to pull back, guys. I'm not going to make the meetup this year. Everything I've tried, and unfortunately, due to this. No, you're the stooge, Donna. We know that. Okay, John will be joining me pretty soon. No, we know you're the stooge, Donna Lowe. But yes, I will not be going to the Baltimore, Maryland meetup. I know, Debbie. I know. Me and you talked for quite a while this afternoon on the phone. But I did talk to here's the good news on that, Debbie. I did talk to my sister later on in the afternoon. Here's the second part of. And yes, Donna, you know you're the third stooge. The other two stooges are probably in bed right now. So they constantly got you three running on YouTube. I see you all over the place on YouTube. You three are always getting into trouble, so good to see that. But yes, the good thing is, guys. Well, here's the thing about it, Paul. 2 days ago, I got a call from my sister. The probate is about to wind down. They've released the money. Unfortunately, we're having some problems with the check. So the bank is trying to work with some things to try to be able to get it cashed. Unfortunately, if they can't, then we're going to have to try to get the mortgage company to reissue the check. And if they don't, what might be coming out of the probate may have to go back into probate. So I'm climbing up a valley, but I'm also heading down. Can't hold up the two things, so I'm between a bridge of good news of being able to do something, whether it's stay here or move to Florida or move back to Michigan, to that the whole thing may end up in probate again. So, and that's because of the frickin' check. The mortgage company royally pain in the you know what because they won't understand that. And that stems from both the death of my parents because of the way they made the check out. So that's the whole corn figure in a nutshell. John will be with us shortly. If Paul or Doug, if you want to join me, or Paul, you want to join me online, I can send you guys the link. If you'd like to join us, we're just going to hang out, have time, talk, because I do got some. The good news is I'm going to talk about next Saturday, a week from Saturday, because the plans are still there to, as you all know, I was supposed to go to Disney World tomorrow and do a park hopping thing, but because of issues, I had to push it back a week. Well, August 2nd is a week from tomorrow. That's still a go. We are going to be doing the park hopping. and we will talk a little bit about that tonight as well. Looking forward to seeing that. It'll be good to be back in the park streaming. I will be having a guest hanging out with me most of the day, if not all day long. He's aware of it. And we will talk about who the guest is. You will all love it. So hopefully, guys, Paul, you guys don't have my number. I would have to talk to you by phone, Paul, and explain to y'all what's going on. I'll have to talk to you and Stephanie on Instagram and let you guys know what the heck is going on. We're in a good position, but it could still falter because of the check. It all depends on what the bank can do to help us, but at this point we are moving forward, but it's creeping now. But at least we are moving forward. Oh, and what's made it complicated is it's the way they made the check out, Paul. If they hadn't made the check out the way they did, I'd be okay, and I'd be moving out forward and doing it. And maybe I might have, probably would have still had time to be able to make it to the Baltimore, Maryland meetup. But as is, we're not. But anyways, guys, yes, make sure you guys check out Zippity Doo Doug in the morning. Welcome in Christian Sanchez. Good to see you come in, buddy. Good to see you. And did I make sure I got everybody? Daniel Berry's for a highlight. I think I said hi to you. Christian Sanchez, hello to you. Doug, good to see you, buddy. Y'all had a good show over there tonight on Pete's. It's not the wording. It's who they made the check out to, Paul. I'll IG you guys tomorrow, and I'll fill you in. I know you guys know a little bit more. I'll IG you tomorrow, Paul, and explain to you what's going on. It's actually not the wording; it's who they made the check out to. So, other than that, we'd be wrapped up. We would be wrapped up with the probate, and we'd be okay. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, then you kind of understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll explain. I'll IG you tomorrow, and then you can explain it to Stephanie. I won't go into that much personal details on it, but I'll I mean, I think I told Debbie a little bit today. Well, no, I actually didn't find that out until after I had talked to Mama D earlier. I'll fill Mama D in later as well on the specifics. But yeah, but I'm hoping the bank can help us deal with it. If the bank can help us deal with it and we can get it situated, then we'll be okay, and I can move forward and on going to this. And ladies and gentlemen, and again, for those else that wants to join me and this special guy, this guy has. Do me a favor, guys. Thank you, Debbie, for putting that in there. Can you also put Spaceship Ears link in there? And let's let this gentleman join us.
Whoa. Hello there, sir. How's it going?
How are you?
I'm good. I had to figure out your new setup.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? The setup is working really good.
Seems it.
I like it.
This is the most Epcot-y background I could find.
The only thing that I don't, it's that you guys can't see the chat, but the setup itself is working. It's working good for me for sharing things.
That's great.
I've had no problem in sharing Windows.
I'll just have
And
to load you in
I
a
was just
different window.
delivering the bad news that, and I don't know if you were listening, that I will not be able to make the Baltimore, Maryland meetup because of the whole probate thing. They finally are releasing the check, but because the way the check is written out, it could either end up in probate again because it was made out, let's just say it was made out to both my parents, and we're trying to get them to reissue the check. If they don't, then it's got to go back to probate, because then we'll have to probate the other part of the estate, and it's a whole confounded mess.
I'm sorry. That stinks. I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah,
you'll
I
be
was
there in
looking
spirit,
forward to
you know.
coming up to Baltimore, Maryland, and making sure Mama D behaved.
There you go. You got to keep an eye on her.
I know. Well, Mama D will be misbehaving already. I can already see the misbehavior going on watching Pete's show tonight.
Have you seen how well she's doing in the scoreboard? She's kicking butt.
Mama D does a good job on the sports shows.
Yeah. Well,
She
especially on the Two Truths and a Lie game. She's been leading the pack by quite a large score.
You know what I think it is? I think she's drinking all that moonshine. and somehow she's just pushing buttons and getting lucky and just getting the right answers.
You never know what it is.
See, now I can pick on her. I'm safe. I won't have to worry about being in Baltimore and not have to worry about getting that long roll of list.
True, but I have to worry about it. So don't get me in trouble.
Anyway, by the way, first of all, congratulations on your shows.
Thank you.
Your shows are getting better and better, John.
I appreciate it. I'm starting to get my sea legs.
God, your show is really great.
I appreciate it. That means a lot. Starting to get my sea legs. As you know, my username Spaceship Ears. So a lot of people ask me, "My gosh, when are you going to cover Spaceship Earth?" And I figured, okay, let me get my sea legs first. You know, get through the first 10 episodes, and then I'm going to do it on my 10th episode.
Your sea legs.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm planning on having my dad on the week after that. So August, what is it, 5th? So that should be fun.
Well, it's some good things that, you just got to keep pushing forward and going forward. And, you're going to find out you're going to have some good things. Listen, my shows have been a little rough lately and kind of dry.
You're doing great.
Truthfully, I've gone back and looked at it. Some of my shows have been like in the last few weeks, but it's the summer. I shrug it off as it's summer. I work 10-hour days. I'm tired. It's hard to want to, you want to still do your streams, but you're tired, and you try to put all your effort and energy into it, but it makes it hard, especially when you get up at
you're doing great.
But you know that as well as I do, David T.
Hello, David T. David and Paul are great supporters. I'm really appreciative of them. And of course, Miss Debbie as well.
Yeah, when it comes,
but you're doing great, Dave. You have 600.
What is it now? Kind of get your sea legs to do it.
You're doing fantastic. You have 621 now. That's remarkable.
But that's okay. I'm looking forward to, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit. I'm looking forward to a week from Saturday.
A week from Saturday? Sorry, I'm out of the loop. What's happening then?
We will be talking about this. I should have set it up so that we had it, but I do got a thumbnail which I'll be showing in a little bit, and then I'll be posting it on both my channels, Instagram, pushing it out, and hopefully you guys will be able to join us. And even if you come in and out throughout the day, because you'll love the guy that's going to be with me all day long. It's going to be a blast. You don't know what kind of trouble we're going to cause, and all I am going to say is, and we'll We'll talk about this in a little bit more. All I'm going to say is somebody's going to get into trouble at the Prime Times 50 at Hollywood Studios.
One of those. Okay.
Oh,
well, it's
yeah.
hard not to get trouble in that restaurant.
I will be bringing out the shenanigans next Saturday.
Good.
Too bad we
It's a
don't.
good place
Too
to
bad
do it.
Mama D won't be there. I would love to get her in trouble at the 50 Prime Time.
No. Through the meetup, I am not saying a single negative word about anybody. So I don't want to pay for it. And I don't want to pay for your shenanigans, Dave. So if you're planning on laying down some shenanigans that'll get me in trouble, no.
Oh, no, it won't be.
That's not happening.
Hey, no. The one I plan on getting in trouble is
David pays for his own shenanigans. Okay,
well, we're gonna be fun. I mean, we've been planning this for the longest. Am I getting together with Josh from Resort TV 1? No, I'm not getting in trouble with the cousins either. But I will tell you this. I can send you the link. Hold on, Mama D.
Come on.
Got it all. Let me get to Mama D. Give me 1 second, John. Just curious to this. Okay. I don't know if I sent you the. No, I think that's from the other night. Okay, Dabby, I just sent the link for tonight. It's behind the link from the other night.
I just want to be clear that you pay for your own shenanigans, Dave. Okay.
You're
not putting down a down payment that I have to pay
never
for.
Mind. Later. Hold on, Debbie. I gotta do one thing. Oh, shut them up. Coach
What happened? What happened?
I did. I sent her the long link.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
It's because I set up my travel cord Discord. I forgot I had my travel Discord link on because I pinned it to the top of the thing. Hey, I won't be the one getting in trouble, but you guys will definitely love who you'll love to see we'll see who gets who into trouble. And y'all know what.
I'm just saying it.
Well, you know what? We might as well. We'll wait till Mama D gets in here. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
When it comes to trouble, there are separate accounts at the restaurant. Okay, we're not paying on one bill. Just so you know. Okay, we're splitting that bill.
Are you planning on being there next Saturday? That'll be cool.
No, I'm just saying. It's a metaphor.
More the merrier to come and have trouble at Primetime 50.
I'm not paying for your trouble, and you're not paying for mine. Just putting that out there.
Ryan Rowe. Oh, Ryan Rowe. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Samantha.
Ryan
and Jason.
But here's the good thing, guys. I got a hold of Tinkerbell, guys.
You got a hold of Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell, traveling with Tinkerbell.
Oh,
she's another travel agent. She's
got it.
I don't know if you've seen her on my shows. It might have been just before you started coming in.
It's probably before my time.
My shows a little bit. This has to do with the travel agency. For you guys that do love the cruise, show, she is going to be joining me on the cruise line show on August 21st.
Excellent.
I don't know.
There she is.
So we will have her on the 21st, and we will be doing around the ones that she does with the Wednesday show. We are working on getting them done. Plus, I am going to be working on getting some business development managers from Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and get some more of those guys to come back on the ball as well. So we're looking for some good shows to pick up again. It's just, with the summer, it's hard. Oh, no. Well, now that we got Mama D here, she's going to love this.
Hello, Miss
First of all, let me do. Hey, Mama D, how are you?
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, that one.
Rita Lolly Lane is here. Hello, Kate.
Hello, Kate.
That's how.
Wait, I can't see. I have to go into your thing on my phone. Hold on. You see the chat.
Yeah, I had to pop up a different browser.
That's what everybody wanted to see according to the
Okay, now we're.
proposals. And now
Sorry.
here's the kicker, guys.
I lost
It's
you
going
for
to
about
be
a minute.
all fun because not only will it be me, but we will be having Chris, the Disney Baker, hanging out with me all day. And everybody
Awesome.
knows Chris. It should be a wild time and fun.
Very good. I lost you for about a minute, Dave. We had a interstitial image that popped
Yeah.
up.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
So I missed everything you just said. You have to repeat it all from the beginning.
Did the overlay show?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. Oodalali Lane. Hello, Kate. Good to see ya. Kate to Oodalali Lane.
I'll be right back. I'm making myself some lentils.
Ooh.
And that was Mama D. If you want your brand moonshine, you order 1-800 call Mama D. She'll tell you how you
No.
can get
Remember
it.
what I said. You're paying your own shenanigans bill. I'm not indulging in this because you're overlaying and I'm like, no.
I'm not going to be the one up in Baltimore, so I don't have to pay for it.
That's why I'm saying it, is that I can't accrue any interest from your shenanigans,
You know
okay?
what you do, John? Just blame it on Paul.
No, I would never blame
blame it on
anything on
Paul.
Mr. Paul. He's too much of a gentleman. Plus, he's married now. He's a fancy guy.
Hey, wait, what did you say? Yes, but no sound with the overlay. No. John, wait a minute. You couldn't hear me speaking?
No, I just got an overlay and I didn't hear a thing for about a minute.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's why I said you had to start over.
Okay, let's try this again. and let me know if you can hear me
Hello,
or
Brian.
not, John. Okay, there must be something. There must be something to the overlays that when you do it, it cuts the sound out. And I think
Maybe it
it
mutes
is.
you or something.
Here's the crazy thing of it. I think it because it's on the timer thing. I don't understand that, but it's really weird.
Maybe. Sometimes when you play videos or put up an image, sometimes it'll mute you.
And that image, it plays on a timer.
Hmm.
So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I see. But I can do this.
Anyway, you guys saw the overlay. So remember, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. I will. Don't ask me. Yes, I'm talking now, David T. But for some reason, it just wasn't letting me talk near the overlay. So you saw the overlay, 9 a.m. We're starting at Epcot on.
I'm pushing buttons here. Sorry.
Oh, no. That's when you have fun. That's when you go like this.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's right. You can applaud yourself. It's fantastic. Yeah. Just in case you needed a little something, you could do this.
Good news, guys. And I've already confirmed it. Chris already agreed. He's gonna hang out with me all day.
Good.
He knows we're going to. Now, I mean, I don't know if he'll be there all day, but I know he'll be with me during. He is going to go with me to the Primetime 50. So
nice. That'll be fun.
Actually, there's two good things about that. Is one, he is a good. I like the fact that when you got somebody that can take over the stream in case I need to use the emergency room, let's say. John is producing the shenanigans. Oh, now he says you're producing the shenanigans, John.
Some of these sound reactions are a little bit loud.
Hey, I would agree with you on that one.
We're just
I
pushing
do a thumbs
buttons
up
here.
on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she fell off her stool. I think she was trying to sell her moonshine again. Is what she was doing.
Oh, hush.
See, Debbie, I
Hey,
told Dave he's
hey,
paying for his own shenanigans. Okay, there's a strict delineation.
well, the good
There's
thing
a
is,
hard
here's the
wall
thing.
here.
She's,
Okay.
she's on the other. She's on the south side of Florida. I'm on the north side, and I won't be in Baltimore, so she can't reach me.
Well, that I will be. That's the point. Yeah, there's a big line here between his shenanigans and my shenanigans. My shenanigans, I'm happy to pay for. Kate and Paul, if everybody else will keep me in line. Okay?
You're safe, John. You're
Yes,
safe.
that's right. That's right.
So am I.
For now.
So am I.
See, it's a good thing that Dave maybe is not going because all those things I have on my list, I could save it now for my next trip.
Yep.
What list? As far as I know,
I have a list.
what list?
There's
I haven't
always a
seen
list.
one list yet. Has
I have
anybody
several- I
seen
have-
that
I have
list
several-
from Mama D
I have
with
several
the
lists
list of
on
what supposed shenanigans I've done?
I
Brian,
have several lists on different people. So
Oh boy. You got a
Oh,
file.
and-
You got a file on everybody.
and here's the other good thing.
How long
I
is
will be
Dave's?
having
That's what I
Brian
want to
on.
know.
I will be having Brian Eisenhart. Brian, I will reach out to you this weekend. I may reavert the show that I was going to finish up on Tuesday and let you come on Tuesday, and then I'll do the second part of what show that I was doing. Well, here's my reaction.
Be nice, Dave. Remember, the
But in
shenanigans are his
serious,
own.
this is how I feel about Mama D.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
oh,
Isn't that adorable?
I may pick on her, but I give her all the hearts for her. So we've
I don't know.
actually
Does that work?
start having some good shows coming on. Brian's going to come on. He's going to talk to us on the Vacation Oasis guys about Yosemite the Yosemite National Park that he took with his father. So I'm working on some good shows. I got to start working on getting some interviews again.
yeah, those were great, Dave.
We do. Well, the thing about it is during the summer, it's hard for me to do it because when I work 10-hour days, Monday through Thursday, 40 hours in 4 days, that's a lot. That's tiring. Especially when you you go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning and you don't get off till like 5 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, that's rough.
So, but
Rough.
I only have one more week. I have one more week of that, and then I go back to my 5 8-hour days. So, which means
That's
I go
good.
to work at 6, and I'll get off about 2:30. That's pretty.
That's
nice.
perfect.
Is that when school starts back up, Dave?
And the good thing, I won't have to have Mama D's moonshine. And Mama D thought the shenanigans on the last show were bad.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I missed the fun.
Hey, at least now wait a minute. I'm going to bring the questions up here because you got people talking about droopage in the last show, and you got people in the chat mentioning coconuts and people mentioning certain other things that fell off, and you're talking about my show is bringing the shenanigans, people. Really?
That's what I said, Dave, is that we pay for our own shenanigans, you know.
Exactly.
If we put it out there, we know what we're getting back later.
That's why I can't. You guys won't be able to wait till next Saturday when I get Chris in trouble at the 50 prime time.
That'll be awesome. I want to see
awful,
the
but I'm gonna be
reactions of all the waitresses.
I never been to the prime time. I want to go there so badly.
Oh, you've never been?
No.
We do. I
We should
told.
take you.
What did I tell you, John? I said I need to get Mama D up there so I can get her into trouble.
She would be an angel. What are you talking about? She would eat all her veggies. She would eat all her food, and she wouldn't get into any trouble whatsoever. It's us, people like us, who have to get in trouble.
You know how you do that? You get her to look at. You know how you do this, don't you? You get her to look another way, and then you put all your vegetables back on her plate. And when the waitress shows up, they said,
I'll eat all my vegetables. I love
Yep.
my vegetables.
"Oh yeah, there you go, Paul. There you exactly the third
Hey.
leg in the PJs too."
I didn't bring that up. That was Pete's comment about combining different pajamas and whatnot. I just had to put the dot
Yeah.
at the end of the line. There's a natural
I'm just saying.
continuation
I'm
of
just
these
saying.
things.
And everybody's always saying about my shenanigans. My shows, the last few Friday night shows I've done have been nice and clean.
Is that right?
Yep, that's true, actually.
Yeah, you can vouch.
We've done nothing but music because I've had to go back and clean some of those up.
Mm-hmm.
From the copy
Okay.
strike, or not copy strikes, but
Take your word for it.
copyrights.
No, he did. He was very calm.
Dave?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
me. What do you think? What do you think? It's hard that I can't be calm?
He was very calm.
Hey, let me drink a. Let me
But
drink
you must
a
have
little
given
bit
him some of that
whiskey.
moonshine then.
Yeah, calm.
You must have been out of it.
I sent him a special kind.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Yeah,
high
that's right.
octane.
You know
You fell
what? No
asleep.
wonder it tastes funny. It does got a moonshine taste to it. It's a root beer moonshine flavor.
Yeah. Thank you,
Oh,
Kate.
come on,
You're
Kate.
backing me up here.
Now you're getting into it, Kate. Really? Now,
Kate and I are on the same wavelength, so I think she can vouch for what I'm saying here. So what else are you guys doing besides going to 50s prime time?
And there's okay. Now we got the full Thebo tape. Now I'm comfortable. We got the Thebo.
Hello, Gloria.
No, we need Kate on here. We need Paul. We need Jason. We need everybody on here. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah,
We'll suffer along.
What are you talking about? Kate, she's the one that makes it.
What?
What?
Squeeze me?
Or as my Spanish coworker that I used to say, accue me.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly, John. That's my
Well, Stephanie and I were quoting Ghostbusters at each other all night, and that was fun.
And here's everybody else.
Miss Kate, you're in big trouble, lady.
Who's in trouble? Kate?
Uh-huh.
Nah, she's never in trouble.
Oh, she is now.
She's pure as a driven snow.
Are you guys saying? Are you seeing what Kate's saying?
You're
Yes.
in big trouble, lady. You now just have gone on my list.
Hey. Oh, and there's another one, Neil. I'm going to reach. I need to reach out to you. I really want to.
Hello, Mr. Neil. Nigel Neil.
Neil,
Here,
I'm going to reach
we'll
out
do
to
this.
you this weekend and try to find a date that we can get you on. I actually need to reach out to Amy too. I want to get Amy on. Go back to doing what I do. I want to start bringing some of the people from the community on and interview them. Besides my mods too.
Sure.
So I'll reach out. That is if Amy wants to come on. But yeah,
Pure as driven snow. That's right.
Amy, if you don't mind, and Neil, if you don't mind, I'll reach out to both of you sometime this weekend. I'm starting to put my fall schedules together of what I'm going to do.
Let's
And
go aim for the
interviews.
stars. Got to have those plans.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. August is coming. September is coming. if we plan on those that still want to do the Give the Kids the World thing, we've got to sit down and get that all together.
Yep.
But first, you have to survive primetime diner, okay? And you have to eat all your veggies, okay? Both of you have to eat all your veggies, otherwise you'll get yelled at by the wait staff, which Debbie will never experience, apparently.
No, I never.
Because, yeah, so Debbie, I'm going to put you in charge of that. Can you reach out to everybody that wanted to help and remind them that we need to see where things are, start getting that stuff together? Because I'm going to reach out to give the one way or another. I'm doing something, and it will be a 3-hour stream. I've got to reach out to Give the Kids the World to see if I can get them to do that. But yes, I need to get that together. So Paul and Stephanie, if you're still in here and you're listening, yeah, we're gonna start getting that stuff together.
When are you doing your Give Kids the World event, Dave? When is that again?
I think we scheduled it for October 25th.
October.
I think when we
Yeah.
scheduled it,
Ah,
correct,
okay.
Debbie?
Yeah,
I remember.
it's in October.
Cool.
It's going to be a 3-hour tour, all right. Yeah. And we're trying to do different things. We want to do.
We got our Gilligan.
Obviously, I'm going to try to do some interviews.
Wearing the red shirt.
I want to bring on people that have been involved with Give the Kids the World, because I know there's a lot of charities that people love in our community.
Yes.
Give the Kids the World is one of the
Yes.
biggest ones that is.
Yes.
That everybody has
fantastic.
a heart for, and I want to do it in October so that I'm not overlapping the Magical Night of Hope. It gives
Sure.
them a month off.
Yeah.
But it gives me a chance to push out the Magical Night of Hope. I'm going to reach out to Corey.
And have you been following what our California friends are doing with their chalk walk? I mean, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, they're doing
The
very, very well.
Children's Hospital of Orange County, they've raised like an enormous amount of money.
Mhm.
It's huge. It's like
Yeah.
$30,000-$40,000. It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing fantastic.
So I'm really pleased at what you're doing, Dave. I'm pleased at what Bob and Cordy and Danny are doing. It's great.
I'll look at it this way. Here's my thing. If I can even raise $1,000, I'll be happy.
Well, it's not a race. You know that, right? It's the idea.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is great. So
I mean,
The
if
only
I can
race
raise
is
about
keep scoring.
$1,000 for the charity, I'm all good.
It's all for a good cause. Just go support something. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, what? Rocks one for chocolate.
Did you see that guitar that they're going to auction off, Dave?
Oh my goodness. Is it something? Oh, so they must have been some charity for Give the Kids the World?
No, for chalk for the Children's Hospital in Orange County in California.
Oh, okay.
One of their members made a handmade electric guitar from scratch, and it looks freaking gorgeous. And they're auctioning it off for the charity.
Ooh,
Or
well, I hope
I
they raised the good money with it.
Yeah. Apparently, it's worth like $4,000 or something. It's crazy.
There you go. Hey,
So
there you go.
I'm pleased
that's
as
how it
punch
is.
at what you're doing or what they're doing. I think it's all great. This community is extremely
exactly.
charitable.
Any amount is hopeful. So you did okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to give everybody a heads up that we're going to be kicking into full gear on that one. I'm going to be reaching out to Give the Kids the World in the next 2 to 3 weeks and start working on that. I'm going to reach out to Corey and.
Yeah, Dave, I went last year in December. It was phenomenal.
Did Mama D have too much moonshine and fall out of her seat again?
She left.
We left her again. She left us
Oh
again.
well. What the heck was that?
I agree. What is this we're leaving in the middle of the?
It's like an old Atari game or something. What are you playing, Asteroids?
I tell you.
Oh well.
No, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I
Yes,
actually am
you're there.
hoping to get
People
down there
forget.
unless I'm in Michigan, but I do hope to get down to the Magical Night of Hope this year. But
I would like to go. I don't know if I'll be able to make it this year, but I would like to go this year.
Up until my parents got sick, mine was actually becoming a regular thing. And I was raising a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So, and I want to get it started again, and hopefully it becomes a regular thing, Faith and yeah, exactly. Hey, you're right. That's what it does sound like. Space Invader.
I'm back.
Hello. We're back at safe now. All is well with the world.
I just want
You don't
you
have
to
to worry
know
anymore.
this was Mama D. This was John's reaction.
That's right. To something he said, not to you. Just clarifying that. It's very strange. Hello, Stephanie's in the house.
Hi, Stephanie. And Paul. But that's okay. See, here's my reaction.
Wow, you get 5 of them.
Yeah.
That's my reaction. So
What are you covering up for if you have to give out 5 hearts? What happened?
hey, some of us
You're in the
know
hole.
some of us know how to be extremely good.
At times? To make up for
Hey,
certain
I'm
events?
always good.
All right.
I don't know. I'm beginning to think some of us are playing Galactic something.
Yes. Mama D does keep us in line mostly. Mostly.
Mostly.
Yes.
Every once in a while, I get a little.
Hey, see,
You gotta
that's
go with
what I like about it.
Every once in a while, I get a little spicy.
I still feel like they need more reactions on there, though.
Yeah, it's a little
They add
limited.
a few more. They
What do you
need one that goes.
Oh, geez, Dave! Oh my goodness!
It's an interesting platform. Share. Maybe I can
Yeah,
show
one
all
second,
this.
guys.
Yeah. Easy, Dave. Easy
Oh,
does it.
he's gone.
Oh.
Sounds like when I go through my asthma attacks.
We got hit with a big D. No.
Oh gosh!
Wow, breathe, man. Breathe.
Turn the sound off, Dave.
Need a Heimlich?
I know.
Wow.
Sounds like me when I go into my asthma attacks.
Oh. Okay,
Breathe.
that was
Take your
Mama
time.
D's fault.
That wasn't my fault. What did I do?
You said something as I was drinking a root beer.
What?
And it went up my nose.
Root beer.
Root beer. Root beer.
Right.
Because she caused me to snort root beer.
I caused you to snort.
I am not right.
Is that a new kind of drug now?
Good Lord. Wow.
Now you're making me
John,
cough.
I told you it would be an interesting night.
Try to reach over here.
You know. I'm on the back.
Go like this.
Yeah, bend over, Dave. Let me pat you.
Right. Oh, I got to go this way.
Oh, that's not the direction I was
Go to the
thinking,
right
but
to go
that's
to the
fine.
left. Or no, go to the left to go to the right.
Breathing while- don't be drinking while you're drinking.
Just a little, Kate. Just a little.
Because it is.
Well, at least you know it was going to be an interesting show tonight.
You always make it interesting.
Poor Gloria. Poor Gloria says, do we need to call 911?
All right, Mr. David T. Watch it, sir.
Uh-oh. What is that, Mr. Dillon? What's he up to?
He wants me to get violent, which I will not do.
Uh-oh.
Not to my
Get
friends.
violent on this show.
Maybe to
No.
other people, but not
You
to my
get
friends.
crazy.
Yeah. No fighting allowed.
Speaking of, did you hear about all the violence happening at the Disney parks now? I think Dave covered some, or Pete covered some of it. And that poor streamer got run over by that cart. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what's going on out there?
Well, it's no
People
worse
get-
than
People get vicious when they trying to save spaces
Hold
or
on.
trying to.
Yeah.
People
Hey,
are.
John, it's no worse than what I was talking to with the other travel agent earlier tonight. And I won't say it, but I will say
That's okay. You could
it
redact the innocent names.
let me
That's
tell
fine.
you this way. It would make people hesitant to do cruises.
To do what? Cooties?
The Heimlich maneuver.
What did you say?
Well,
Dave?
What he
The
said.
only way that would happen would be is if it was, let's see, Tiffany's my age, Debbie Gibson's my age. Now give me Tiffany or Debbie
You were
Gibson,
21.
and I'll be glad to have all the Heimlich maneuvers you
No.
want.
Okay, I'll leave that one right there. But I thought Mama D was 21. You're 22, right?
Oh, you mean him older than me? Thank
I'm
you.
not getting in trouble. I'm going to see you in a few weeks. I'm not getting in trouble here.
Exactly. Who needs that? And now they're going to add a pirate bar. Exactly. We need a pirate bar in the Magic Kingdom. Yo ho ho in the bottle of rum. Hey, Mama D, are you going to add rum to your moonshine? Moonshine rum?
I'm not adding anything.
Going to add rum to our veggies at 50s prime time. That's why they
Right.
disappear
And
so quickly.
then when the waitress ain't looking, and you get Debbie to look away, and then you put your veggies on Mama D's plate.
Yep. That's the secret to eating all your veggies there. Just coat it with rum.
Right.
No problem.
Give them to somebody else and pretend that they didn't eat their veggies, and you pretend you did.
Yep.
That's what
I agree
did.
with that, Neil.
Hey,
That's what I did with I always give my veggies to my dog when I was a kid.
You know what I was thinking though the other day? Disney parks have a remarkably high number of attractions with drunk characters. Have you ever noticed this?
The
oh
what?
yeah,
Pirates,
yeah,
right?
that's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
America
Yeah.
Sings. I mean, they had an enormous number of drunk characters. It's like
That's,
Yeah, they
that's
do.
true.
you don't see that anymore.
No. Hey, I really don't drink.
Yeah, we're just spreading rumors now.
I know.
Well, wait a minute. If you and Deb 21, that would make me about 18.
Careful, you're getting close to a certain line here.
David T.
Well, hey, if drunks is all you got to worry about, with what I was told earlier tonight, trust me, if that's all you have to worry about, then you're in good shape.
Yep. That's true.
If I told you what I was told earlier tonight, you'd all be shaking your heads right now.
Well, can you explain in vague sentences without details?
In short terms, like anything, something good did not happen on a cruise ship, and It'll
I get it.
actually give this cruise line a black eye a little bit.
Yep.
I
I get
won't
it.
say which one, but
Yep.
if the story is true, and I have no idea because I haven't seen it, but
I get
the
it.
source that it came from, I know the source is a good source.
Yep.
Who's walk? Wait a minute. Which Dave is walking a tightrope?
You.
Me? Now,
Yes.
why am
You're
I
in,
walking a tightrope?
didn't you just join Cirque du Soleil? You dress up as an acrobat and you start going, woohoo.
Only
That's
if
what
I
you
get
do.
to only if I get to wear a speedo and I look good.
No. No more commando. No more
I
speedo talk.
don't. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to imagine that sight, please. No,
That's like,
Okay, well,
not imagining that image. No.
after all that commando talk, I don't need Dave in a speedo now.
well, we had to go south sometime tonight.
Not that south.
Yeah, that's too far south. We keep it above the equator here. Good Lord. Yep. They're all 21. Oh, David T., you like the pigs. I like the pirate with the kitties. You know, the pirate who's blackout drunk but hanging out with kitties. That's my retirement plan. Okay. That's my plan. I'm going to hang out with the kitties with rum.
No more.
Sounds like a plan, John.
Yep.
Yeah,
You don't even have to pay me.
wonder if they're ever going to finish that bar that they're supposed to be putting in the Magic Kingdom.
What bar?
That I thought it was some type of bar, the Tiki or something, or
Oh. I
next
think I
to
heard
the
of
pirate
it.
thing.
Yep.
I think that's a bad idea.
To have alcohol in the Magic Kingdom?
Yeah,
Mm. Well, they have it in the other park.
not a very good combination. Let's
True.
just say that.
They have it in Epcot. They have it in Hollywood. They have it
I know, but it's just it's different than
Yeah. I get it.
there are more kids in Magic Kingdom than in Epcot, and you know.
Birthing
I,
situation.
I'm going to tell you what.
Oh.
This is how much fun we have here. This is why I hate the fact that I'm not going to be able to be at Baltimore because I can guarantee you we'd have a
That's
blast.
okay.
Hey, it happens. It
Yeah.
happens.
We'll cut out a big cardboard version of you and post
Exactly.
it up, and then we'll throw stuff at it.
Yeah, I told him. I said he definitely will be missed and he'll be thought of.
Mm-hmm.
That's for
Bring
sure.
lots of tomatoes.
One good thing's for sure, I can sit back and do the drinking while watching y'all. While
There you go.
y'all watching.
See,
There
there's
you go.
always good points to everything.
Yes. And I feel I was in the same boat last year. I had to cancel at the last minute, and I was so disappointed. But
Oh yeah,
it's fun. Life happens.
My thing is, if it hadn't been this probate thing, I'd be going.
Life happens, my friend. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. I get to look forward to next Saturday. Being in the first time in the park since fall or
December?
since February of.
Oh yeah, when you did a
That's
Bob
what I'm saying, Paul.
thing.
We got to get.
Yeah, Bob.
When did I go? Let's see. Dad died in
Hey,
February.
I got it.
Dad died in February.
Hey, if Dave's not there, that means we can go Disney bounding as Dave. There you go. See, you could be there in spirit, Dave. Because all of us can dress up like you.
I'm almost afraid about that, Paul, because then people will probably want to draw a circle on it and start throwing darts. Use it for a dartboard.
No, I think we should all Disney bound as Dave.
Yeah, Disney Bounding.
Yep.
I'm doing it simple.
That's
I'm doing it very simple.
I like that. Yes,
okay. Hey, at least I look at it this way. At least I get to
Should
be
just
back
get
in
one
the
of those
parks
cardboard
for a week,
faces
which
of
I
Dave.
haven't been in the parks. It's probably been a little over a year to year and a half since I was last in the
That'll be
park.
fun for you. So what else are you doing on Saturday besides going to the diner.
Right. Yeah.
The cafe. Do you have
So
plans?
besides which one?
What are you doing on Saturday besides going to 50s prime time?
Well, I'm starting out at Epcot.
Okay.
Obviously, I want to hit the test track to see the new.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Want to do test track, and then I guess we'll play it by ear and see what people in the chat want to
Mhm.
do. Obviously, I'll do some of the things. Obviously, I'm going to want to do my three caballeros. I love my three caballeros. Three caballeros.
I've heard rumors that they're going to replace that with Coco at some point. I don't know how
Going to
true it
what?
is. You know, replace the Three Caballeros ride with Coco. I don't know if that's true or
If
if
they
that's
do
just
that,
been a rumor.
somebody's walking the plank. I swear someone's going to walk the plank.
Well, it's not
And
very
I'll
deep
be the
water.
pirate to make them do it. Because I'll make black. Look, I make Edward Teach look like Mickey Mouse.
That's what I say.
Don't be messing with my three caballeros.
No.
Three caballeros.
The March of IP continues on. What can you say?
What? You know what, David T? Jeez.
What's he up to?
I don't know, saying something about everybody being bobbleheads about me at the ball bar.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
We'll all hold up Dave heads at a certain moment.
Oh, Neil, you like the Hollywood and Vine? You know, I thought about that too. I've never tried the Hollywood and Vine. The only restaurant I don't particularly care to try is the Brown Derby. I've never really wanted to try the Brown Derby.
It's pretty good.
I don't know
You should
why.
try it once. See if you like it.
Hollywood and Vine, I do want to try, but I want to go back to. Well, that's close enough, Kate.
Jose was from Brazil. Jose Carioca was from Brazil. She's absolutely right.
But yeah. I do. But I really do want to try the Hollywood and Vine. They say that is good. Because I thought about it. It depends on what I was going to do. Because at one point I was thinking, or do I really want to try the sci-fi? Because I love the sci-fi burger, and their shake is big. Oh, it's good, magnificento.
I think yours is the first great review I've heard of 50 or of sci-fi.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Ramen.
Brown Derby is definitely on the prices. Well, the prime time it's not exactly cheap, but I don't think it's pricey as the Brown Derby.
Oh, but the prime time's worth it. The food's really good.
Is it? Have
Yeah.
you been there, John, to the Brown Derby?
Yes, and the Brown Derby? Yes, a long time ago. It's been decades since I've been there, but I've been there once. It was fine. But I like the food at 50's prime time better.
Oh, I do. Yeah, here's the thing. When I did try the 50's prime time, the thing about that was it reminds me of my grandparents' home cooking, and my own, and even my aunt's home cooking, because my grandparents were pretty much dead by the time I was old up enough.
Yeah, I'm with Neil.
Now, well, maybe it's just me, Neil, but I honestly, I think that I do like the burgers at the Sci-Fi. But yeah, the ambience is fun for sure. It reminds me of the old days when I was a kid, sitting on top of my parents' station wagon, watching
Here we go.
the movies at a drive-in theater.
Here we go.
Yeah, it probably is.
Honestly, I would spend my money over in Epcot having good meals. In Hollywood, just give me a burger or something. I'll be okay. Oh, Kate's saying she's a cheap date. Do you see that? Oh, I think you deserve better, Kate.
Yeah, that I will give you
Yeah.
that. And now I will say that the seating at the prime time is very tight.
Yeah.
But again, there's something about it that gives you the old. If you grew up like I did, and I grew up in the city, I grew up in the big cities, but my dad grew up in the hills of Virginia. There's just still something about it that brings back the old memory. Because even when I was growing up, we had home cooked meals. That's the way
Mhm.
it was when I was growing up,
Yeah,
and I
that's true.
guarantee you that's
Yeah.
probably the way it was for most of us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the only time we went out to a restaurant was if we were celebrating our
Hold
birthday.
on, we are not mentioning that word. If that word is even mentioned once, somebody's getting in trouble. I don't even want to hear that S word.
Poor
Paul
Dave.
Engel,
Poor Dave.
you know we do not bring that S word up, Paul. Yes, I am looking right at you, Paul.
That's true,
Uh-oh.
Kate. I agree with Kate. Kate's making a very important life distinction there, just so you know. That's wisdom she's dropping. It's true.
That's true, Kate.
That's wisdom.
Yeah, and I will give you that one. I do agree with Kate on that. But again, it just depends. I'm in the mood, what I want to spend, because sometimes there's a little bit. It depends on how much I want to spend. The sci-fi is a little bit cheaper than what the 50 prime time is, but in this case, I haven't been to the parks in a little over a year and some odd months, so I'm going to put out a little bit this coming week to enjoy the 50 prime time.
Love you, Kate.
She's right, though. They're high end women and they're cheap women. So I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, hey, I wasn't from the 50s either. I
Hey,
grew up
I
in.
I
Listen,
don't
I
say
am.
high end. I just say I'm not cheap. I just say I'm simple.
There you go.
Thank you,
I'm
thank you,
simple.
Kate.
There you
See,
go.
Kate agrees with me. No S word.
I I my sushi is not the sushi. I do the like salmon and stuff like that, but I won't do
Yeah.
any of the other stuff.
I like
I'm
Japanese
telling
food.
you
I just don't
now,
care for sushi.
I'll do
you
the
don't
veggie
want to do
sushi.
sushi.
I'll do a veggie sushi, but that I'm like
No,
it's not the
no.
real it's not the
The
real
way I
sushi.
look at it, sushi is not allowed. You eat all. Is that true? Oh, is that what you do, Neil? You eat in the parks all the time? Oh, I'm gonna love getting you on this show.
Yeah. Salmon is
Gosh.
my favorite.
He says,
I
You're
can
the
doing
eat
really
difference,
good,
Dad. I'm
John.
not sure what she's talking about there. I must have missed something
I can eat
somehow.
salmon all
There's no
day
such
long.
thing. All John. I'm always really good, John. Debbie can vouch for me. Okay.
Oh, listen,
Now
I
you have
will
to
tell
ask
you this.
in three
When
weeks.
it
Maybe
comes to
that'll
dates,
change. But
you
for now,
never go cheap when it comes to dates.
Hey,
eh,
John is good.
for now.
Oh no, even I know you don't go cheap on dates. You don't go for the you
You can
don't
have a
go for the
perfectly good
you
date.
don't go for the 5-star dining
Right.
shenanigans, but
Right.
you don't go taking them to
Hey,
Taco Bell down the road
John,
either.
John and I had a couple good meals.
Yeah, at the All Star.
They
We had
also
a good time.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
See,
The All
nothing
Star
wrong with
had
that.
now they got some pretty good food at the All Star.
Yeah.
I actually really
Actually,
enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it more than some of the other
the
places
All
that I ate at.
I want to think it's the All Star. Was it the All Star movies? One of them has a good pizza place.
I think they all have the same pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only one I really tried, I think, was at the All Star movies. I think.
Hmm.
Oh. No, I stayed at the All Star
Music.
Music. Yeah,
Hmm.
I did the Broadway. I was on All Star Broadway.
I'm getting some sushi lessons now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I listen. I veto the sushi, and I swear if Jonathan even ever comes back in here and mentions the sushi, he's going to be put in timeout.
Hmm.
Sushi has now become an outlawed word,
There you go.
at least in my book. Don't know about anybody else, but in my book, it's an outlaw word.
Now, have you been to the Japanese place where they cook in front of you, like Benihana?
Oh my God, I've
It's
done
pretty
that.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
that's
I've
good.
always wanted to try that.
Oh, it's great.
It
Oh,
doesn't
it's
mean you have to
wonderful. I
do
love that.
it don't mean you have to do the sushi though.
No, there's not.
No,
It's not sushi. It's meat
it's
and
meat. Yeah,
veggies. Yeah,
yeah. Chicken, meat. Well, I don't eat the scallops, but the
right.
scallops.
But you
Yeah,
can
no,
order
it's
local.
regular. Right? Yeah, you can. And you also there's some that you don't have to sit in the where they cook in front of you. You could go into a separate
Yeah,
dining area where they serve. I've done that quite a few times too.
Listen,
If you
and
just don't want to deal with being around other people and you just want to be just by yourselves.
here's my thing. You want the best food, you want the best food, period. You have to go on a cruise. And then that food has to be the 24/7 pizza. Then you're all
Mhm.
set.
your bar is so high,
Just
Dave.
get a
I
supreme,
can't
get a
pretend
supreme
to reach
pizza
it.
all the time,
Dave,
and
Dave,
you're all set. You get your
Dave, I
veggies,
think,
you get your bread, you get your sauce, you get your meat.
Dave,
There you
Dave's
go.
bar is up here.
I think, Dave, when you go and it's time to get buried, I think you're gonna be buried in pizza.
Oh, do not remind me of that. I was just I was trying to play
Yeah,
it
all
up
the
for
pizza are
I
on
was
you.
trying to play it up for the stream.
Yeah,
I
you'll
don't
be
remember ever saying that, so I don't know what you
you
two are
we'll
talking about.
pile you all up on pizza, and you'll be right in your you'll be in heaven.
There you
Oh,
go.
wait till I start streaming on the cruises next year.
I think Jeff is on a cruise right now, right?
Yes, he is.
Hmm.
I will probably do a 24-hour stream of this is a pizza, this is a pizza, this is a pizza. 24-hour pizza cruise stream. It'll go over
And
big.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
When are we getting Kate and Paul and everybody on here? Neil.
Yeah, you need to get Kate. We need to get
Yep.
everybody on here.
Yep. It's like when
Yeah.
Pete said the other night, there's too much testosterone on this panel.
What?
When he had like 5 guys in Portina, you know, it's just overwhelmed with testosterone. Gotta have a good balance.
Oh, well, you know what? Hey, don't forget to hit the likes, guys.
Mm-hmm. Hit like, share out the stream, maybe.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, Kate. That was great.
Oh, but you know what? Blaze Pizza is good. I actually got to try the last time I was down in Disney Springs. I finally got to try the Blaze Pizza.
It was really good, and we had
it was good.
It was really good. Not only was it good, but the wait staff was excellent. They noticed that we had challenges, and they brought our food to our table to us, and
Good.
it was wonderful. We had a good time, Kate. I had a very good
Doesn't
time
matter,
spending my afternoon with Kate. I wouldn't mind doing that again.
She is in her pajamas with the third leg.
Don't forget to hit the likes, guys.
Yep.
But you know, and here's the thing. I mean, because I will say this. I want to try that. And if I was only sticking, I will. Here's a kicker for you guys. if we weren't doing a park hopping, I probably actually would have tried the Japanese restaurant this time around at Epcot.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, yeah.
It's really good.
But everybody,
And then you
I
can
mean,
get some
everybody
sake.
wanted to do. I had 10 million people ask about, are you going to park hop and all that? So, and unfortunately, the poll came down to it that it was
Park hopping is
it
hard
was
work.
up between Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So I said, okay, we'll park hop. But now, which fireworks do you want to see? Do you want to see Luminous or Phantasmic? And to be honest, truthfully, I'm kind of glad they chose Phantasmic because I'm not. I like Luminous, but I'm not big on it.
I like it better than Harmonious.
I frequently wish they would bring Illuminations back.
Sure.
Update the songs. But I honestly like the Illumination songs. But the music. But see, I also love the songs on Illuminations. And speaking
Well, it's
of the
mostly classical
other
pieces.
shenanigan troublemaker, hello, Jonathan. Welcome.
There he
in.
is. There's Jonathan.
Yeah,
Hey, Jonathan.
unfortunately, here's the thing about that, Jonathan. Luminous got his tail kicked. A lot of people wanted. I'd have to go back. Let me check something.
Luminous is
Now you got
fine.
my curiosity. It's been a while since I looked at it, and I hadn't taken them down yet. But
Be right back again.
Come on, Jonathan. Come on in here.
yeah, Phantasmic actually beat Luminous by a good decent margin.
Well, I think
that
most
goal.
people like Phantasmic better. I think that's fair.
Ooh,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, there's Jonathan, but don't you be getting trouble started there, Paul. We are done with that S word. Yeah, I love the Illuminations, Kate. Here's the thing, Jonathan. It's not just about what I wanted. I wanted this to be about the whole community. That's why I put out the polls. And unfortunately, when I did the first poll, I expected one park to win over Magellan, which Epcot did win, but it didn't overwhelmingly. It had a good number between Hollywood Studios, but Hollywood Studios still had a good number. That's why I decided to do a park hopping.
You can take the boat right over. It's very easy.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually probably what's going to happen is I'll probably go in, park at Hollywood Studios, take the Skyliner back over to take the boat of the Skyliner over to Epcot. I gotta talk to Chris about that. Because I want my car close to where I have to park or when I leave. So
At least the two parks are close to each other. You don't have to go way
Yeah,
off
yeah.
into Animal Kingdom or something.
exactly. But I gotta work on getting my AP back. I'm just having my
That's
AP.
what I'm thinking about trying to do for next year. I think I'm considering getting the AP.
Oh, that AP is
Really?
getting.
I'm thinking about it. Only because, I want to be able to
Makes
go
sense.
to Disney. I want to be able to go to Disney when I
Yeah.
can, when I'm able to.
Well, if you do the math and you count a certain number of days,
Right.
beyond a certain point, it just makes sense to do so.
Right.
At least that's what we tell each other.
And what I like the idea is that you don't have to pay it all at once. If you're doing like the most,
is that right?
You have payment plan, which I really appreciate, because if I had to do it all at once, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But with the payment plan, it just makes life so much easier.
Oh yeah, well that's how I always did it, Debbie, was a payment plan on the AP.
So the only thing I just have to worry about is, unfortunately, even though I only live 4 hours away, I don't drive the highways or anything like that. So I would have to fly there.
Yeah. Well, they're not they're getting that. Unfortunately, they're not getting cheaper either.
I know, but
They're actually getting. I
well,
don't
hey,
know
I
how
just
the.
I
Unfortunately,
need
enough
my
people keep going and keep buying it that.
well. I mean, I can see people get the cheaper tickets, and they just doesn't. I guess for me, I don't have to worry about too much of the seating or sitting for too long because it's only like an hour, away by flight. But when I do my long distance ones, like the Baltimore, I I do go more expensive on the tickets because I need to be comfortable. I can't be confined.
Yeah.
And actually, I got my tickets. I got my airline tickets. I think I told you. I got it the other day. I just got them the other day. And it was expensive. I'll tell you that. It was expensive. It's like who's going to Baltimore? Why is it so expensive to fly to Baltimore?
I don't know. I was actually going to do. I was actually going to do the train to
The
Baltimore, and
train, I know, yeah.
I actually, with the tickets I was going to do, I could actually have gotten it for about $200. Pretty decent for going to Baltimore by train.
Was that round trip or one way? 200.
Neil was asking where you're coming from.
Me? South Florida. Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, Neil. It's about 3.5 to 4 hours away from me. I mean, Disney. If I knew I had someone to drive with, that's one thing. But I don't have anyone like to go with.
Well, hey. Well, and the good thing is that you'll get up there and you'll have fun. People will look out for you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Neil even said you could take the bright line there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. The bright line was going up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tackle barges.
Yeah, I didn't check Brightline.
Well, yeah. At least with the globe, they could move it in and off the lake.
The only thing with the Brightline is that with Brightline, it doesn't. You still have to go to like the airport, or you still have to go to the hotel. Either way, you still
have to go to the airport to get the bright line, Debbie.
No, but I'm saying when you get to Disney, it doesn't just go. It doesn't stop at Disney. You still have to get to your destination.
Oh yeah. But hey, as long as you get up there safe and you have a good time, that's all I care.
Yep.
Like I said, my only issue is that I was looking so forward to going there. That's the only downside. But on the upside is if everything, if things with the check can work out, then and I can start moving forward, then it'll be worth the sacrifice.
Kate spreading rumors
How
about
are
me
you
again.
feeling, John?
I'm
on your-
okay. I've had this weird issue happen with a pinched nerve in my neck,
That's right.
and it
Did
started
you
bothering me about a month
Did you
ago.
pull a muscle or a nerve?
No, it seems to be a pinched nerve. I'm seeing an orthopedist on Tuesday. It's just been driving me crazy. So it's my first real bout with back pain. So I understand why people complain about it now. It's horrible. So watch your posture at your computer. That's all I gotta say. You know?
Well, hopefully you feel better soon, buddy.
Yeah, it's been slowly getting better, but hopefully the doc will figure something out next week.
Well,
Yeah,
one thing
it stinks
for
because
sure,
I can't lift my head above a certain level. If I do that, I
you
start
really want
feeling
some
like
help. I know there's Granny's rheumatism medicine. It's sitting right below you. It's called
moonshine.
Mama D's Moonshine.
That's
I
right.
guarantee you it'll make
Drink
you
enough of
forget
that.
about it.
You'll be fine.
Trust
That's right.
me, I
I can do the limbo after I drink enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I almost wish I had some moonshine the other day when I fell in the house.
You fell in the house? I didn't hear this story.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
That's no good.
I tripped on something. I don't know what it was, and well, as soon as I put my foot, as soon as my foot hit something, down I go.
Oh,
You know, and so I went down, and I'm like, okay, and you know, you're like, okay, I can't get up right now. It's like,
What?
the bad thing about living alone, there's no one there to help
Now
you.
I got Kate saying my name.
I had to
Jeez.
sit there for a few minutes, and I think I was moderating for Pete. I was like, okay, okay, I'm getting up now. I'll be right there, Pete.
it's like, where are my links? Darn it.
Exactly. I go, I don't have my computer by me.
Oh my goodness.
Good night, David T.
Good night, David T.
Have a good night, David T. Good to see you, buddy. See?
Yeah, I actually got prescribed some muscle relaxers, and it just made me go out. I was just out like a light. So, yeah, we'll see. It's been no fun. But those of you out there who spend hours and hours and hours in front of a PC, please don't neglect your posture and your ergonomics and all that, because it'll come in.
We used to make jokes, you know, where when I used to work, and
Mhm.
we were constantly at the computer all day long. So we all made jokes. I said we're going to be sitting at our keyboards when we're like 80, 90 years old, and we're going to be like, you know, we're going to have all these like, we'll be falling asleep at the keyboard. Like,
Yep. That's what we're doing now.
we're all gonna have like neck pain because everyone was getting
Mhm.
carpal tunnel, and
Yeah.
we're all like going to see that. I said we're gonna have neck pains, we're gonna have carpal tunnel, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have so many different ailments.
Now
Yeah.
we got Katie Y in the house. Hey, Katie Y.
Hello,
Leah
Katie.
Mama D, Paul
Kevin's
hurt
here.
herself in her first fight.
Yep. Yeah, whenever I heard people, what happened?
That's so true, Pete. I mean, okay, it's so true,
Well,
Katie.
here's the thing about this. Hey, Kevin, Theme Park Adventure. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Here's the thing. This is the one thing about Mama D.
Oh,
Aw.
She's got the biggest heart she's one of the people. She's one of the people in this community that has one of the biggest hearts that I can think of.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
Here. Here's my plus
we all
one.
care about each other. We all try to help each other out in this community. But I'm going to tell you that lady was John. The first one to step up is her.
Yep. It's true. And
If I
people
can
in
help-
chat are pretty darn good too.
If I can help-
even if it is trying to fill us full of moonshine, Granny's rheumatism medicine.
Or feed sushi to you.
I know the list is growing longer, Mama D.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get me one of these days.
Now, Dave,
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
going to. Why are you
See,
buttering her up like this? You're not going to be in Maryland. I'm kidding, though. I mean, everything you said is 100% accurate. Right on.
Exactly. No, I mean you can't say enough about Mama D. She's got the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
She's got one of the biggest hearts that I know of in this community.
Yep.
Unlike somebody else and a certain S word, this is what he gets.
God. Oh my God, Dave.
Thank you, Katie. See, that's what I've been trying to tell her for months.
Yep. We should crowdsource it.
Yeah, I can
Thank
see
you,
I can
Katie.
see certain.
But then we have to get her a gimbal. We've all been
I
clamoring
can
for Debbie to
probably
get
see
a
that,
channel.
Kate.
I am telling you, I will do it next year. I will set up
Huh?
my own.
Are you breaking some news here? Is that right?
I'm not
What?
saying anything specific.
What?
I don't have anything set up yet. It's just I am hoping next. I'm going to say I'm hoping
Wow. That's
next
exciting.
year will be the year. I just have to set up a lot of stuff. I need to get
Yeah. That's okay.
different. I need to get different monitors. I can't do
Oh,
just use the one.
you got two Kates telling you spend less on this community and start get your AP.
No.
I think Debbie would be an excellent streamer. It would be great.
And you got two Kates and a Dave that's telling you the same thing.
Yeah, I have thoughts about it.
She'll just go on Space Mountain all day, if we do that.
Space Mountain? No. No Space Mountain for me. No, 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 no.
Space Mountain Guardians. Yep.
Nope. Nope. I can't do
Oh,
any of those.
she wants her fun ride. She wants.
I want my small world. I want my kitty my kitty my kitty rides. That's my speed. I
Nothing
can't
wrong
do
with that.
She wants
do the
her rolling trash can that goes around.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, I don't know. That would shake her up a little bit too much, Jonathan.
I can't do the rides.
Mission
The
Space
big
or
ones.
Mission to Mars? Mission to Mars just moved your butt a little bit, but Mission
Yeah.
Space really messes you up.
I can't do any of that because with my osteoporosis, I can't do that.
No, we
I
just
can't,
gotta give her one favorite
can't
ride.
move my I can't
Call
move my
it
neck
trash
around like
can
that.
on wheels. Set her up so she can see and she can drive around there. There you go. She's got her favorite
Mission to
ride.
Mars was fine. Mission to Mars just vibrated your seat a little bit. That's all it did. But
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything that's going to mess up my neck.
yeah, Mission Space will mess you up. Don't do it.
I can't.
Now see, I like. Let's see. Is it the green that's the rougher one?
It's orange, isn't it? The one that spins.
I want space. I want Mission Space Orange. The one that really flips you around.
Mission to Mars was fun. I missed that ride.
Well, that's not too. Here's the thing about that, Kate. We're not too far off from eventually sending somebody to Mars.
Oh no, I know.
I do want to do that one of these days. I want to actually, if I can ever get my AP back, I'm doing a full day stream on how many times I can ride the TTA.
It's been done.
Even if I'll do what Josh did. I'll even ride it
Yep.
in the monsoon.
Did you see when TPC Theme Park Casual did the Tiki Room all day? I think he did it like 46 times or something like that. It was crazy, start to finish.
I don't know. I can't remember. I know Josh, they did a stream. Somebody did it, and I can't remember. They wrote it quite a bit on the TTA. That's all
No,
they wrote
I
all day. They wanted to see how many times they could do. To me, honestly, if I was going to do something like that, I would. Let's see, who was it that was mentioning in our community that said they did the Tower of Terror? I would love to see how many. If it was so, if the lions weren't so bad, I would love to see how many times I could ride the Tower of Terror.
Hmm. What about Small World?
Only if I want to sleep all day.
Hey,
You could do Small World all day.
you leave my small world alone.
Hey, it's nice for a relaxation. Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said if
What
I
about
wanted
Carousel?
a good nap.
If you want a good
Listen,
nap, you can go on
That's like
Carousel all day.
Carousel Progress.
Yeah,
I like
carousel,
the Carousel
carousel
Progress.
of progress.
But guess
That's
what?
where you sleep.
It's a nice place to take an air conditioned nap too.
Carousel of progress. That's where you do your sleeping.
I love Carousel. I will enjoy it. But if I have to go on it 10 times, 20 times, yeah, I'll probably conk out.
Yeah, I mean I do too. I love it too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who was it. Somebody in our
carousel.
community did the Tower of Terror so many times, and I can't remember who it was, Jonathan.
How about Dumbo? You can ride Dumbo all day.
The what?
Dumbo.
Yeah, but that brings you up and down. I don't think I could do that. I'll get dizzy.
Yeah. Or the Carousel. The real Carousel.
Well,
not the Carousel.
here's the thing. What
Right,
you do with that, Kate? Here's what you do with that, Kate. When you're on it, you just fall asleep and let the boat go around and keep going around and keep going around. You won't have to know how many times you did. Just eventually you'll have to wake up and make sure you get an exit the park when it's time to close.
I've been known to go on the railroad multiple times around. That's fun.
Yeah, that I
I
could
like
do.
that.
Hey, that would be a good. Oh, that one. That's Katie Widespeed. She ride the Haunted Mansion all day. You know, not for me. I would love to do a day where to see how many times I can get on Tron
Yeah.
and ride
over
that
and over
all day long. All day long.
No, can't do Tron. Really can't do
Right to
Tron.
the highway, ride Tron all day long.
Dave, what ride would you not want to do?
I just read what Katie White said.
Yep.
I can think of a couple people I wouldn't mind sending to Mars.
Yep.
That's good, Katie. Actually, I could think of a few people myself.
Okay, Katie. I hope I don't be sending me to Mars now. Unless I can actually meet Martians.
Well, unless you're like on the honeymoon to the moon, Alice.
Wait.
What's he doing?
Send me to Venus.
He has an evil look to him.
Right?
Dave has an evil look to him.
Oh no, I was trying to think of an old saying that I said if I got sent into space, I said I think I would want to do it like the old TV commercials where men were from Mars and women are from Venus. Send me to Venus.
Oh gosh.
Listen, if I had my way, I'd be moving to Mars and starting my own utopia. It used to. That's true, Katie. That's true. Hey, I listen. I love space. If I wasn't so bad at math, I'm going to tell you this now. If I wasn't so bad at math, because I loved science, but I was okay with science, but math was I sucked at math. Math and English were my worst subjects. If I was good at math, I would have studied to become a pilot for either the Air Force or the Navy, and eventually tried to become an astronaut for NASA.
Nice.
Oh, we got hello, Pete McDevitt. Hello,
Okay.
sir. Welcome in.
There's our Pete.
Yeah.
Our chief,
The captain is here.
our chief is here.
Yep.
Yep, the chief has arrived.
He'll put himself on Mars.
Yeah, we're trying to make Mama D behave, but she's trying to sell her moonshine all over the place.
Dave, what ride would you not want to go on multiple times over and over?
What ride would I not want to go on?
Yeah.
I don't think there's not one. Now, are you talking just Disney or are you talking anywhere?
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
At Disney, there's not one at Disney that I would not ride.
Really?
I would even ride. I love even the small ones, even
Tiana.
Dumbo and all them. I would do them.
Okay.
The only ride that I really would not do. Now I would do the Gemini at Cedar Point, but there's one called what is the name of that wooden roller coaster? Now I don't know if they still have it now, but there was another one that was at Cedar Point. There was a wooden roller coaster that was so high.
Mm.
Two words
Like-
comes to mind on that ride. Hell no.
Yeah. Is it
And Cedar
you said
Point
it
is
was a
where I
wooden
actually have
coaster?
done my first roller coaster. They actually
Like
had a
Cyclone at
roller
Coney
coaster
Island?
called the Corkscrew.
Ah.
That's
okay.
why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind the rock and roller coaster, because it's that kind of reminded. I mean, except for the speed, the rock and roller
Yeah.
coaster was a little bit faster than the one at Cedar Point, but it twisted upside down, and I'm good with that.
Well, when it becomes Muppets, we have to get Miss Debbie on because it's Muppets. It can't be bad.
Right.
So,
What is your honest opinion of that? I'm curious, John. What is
It's
your
weird.
honest opinion about the Muppets?
my honest
taking over
opinion
that?
is weird. Why would you put Muppets on a roller coaster? It's weird.
I mean,
No.
really, what can they do that would cause the Muppets to have a ride like that? Seriously. I mean, unless you're going to be Gonzo and pretend you're being shot out of a cannon and you're flipping all over the place,
True.
and
Yeah.
and then you can look like him on let's see, that fishy part going into Muppets from Space.
I don't see how they can do that though. Too. I mean, it's just
I think if they lean into the whole, what was the band? Can't think of a name. I'm having a brain fart. But the band, the collection of 4 or 5 characters who had the band. You know what I'm talking about.
okay.
They can Electric Mayhem. Ah,
Okay.
yeah, I can see that kind of working, but the rest of the
Well,
Muppets
I
doesn't
think
make sense.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard maybe it was just some people I was talking to or something. But I thought the central part of it was going to be dealing with the Electric Mayhem on that one.
Yeah, I can see some of that.
I think they're going to use the other Muppets, but I thought, did I not hear? I thought I heard that they were going to centrally use the Electric Mayhem.
I'm sure they will. I think it's the only way it works.
I don't know. I mean,
Otherwise, it's just
honestly,
weird.
there's
I mean-
some things that Disney's doing right now that, frankly,
I could see where
needs to move
like
faster.
they'll have different characters on different seats on the roller coaster of the Muppets, and then you could choose your character. Maybe I don't.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean, you have a
Personally,
brand. Here's the thing: you have a brand that's very heavily. I mean, adults love the Muppets. Don't get me wrong, but the brand primarily is aimed towards little kids. So why
right.
would you combine that with a ride that's aimed towards adults? It doesn't make sense to me.
True. Unless they make it more
Unless it's
like a small,
pure nostalgia or
or they
something, right?
make it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say maybe they can do it more like a star, like a
Like a Muppet Show type of thing, maybe.
small world
oh my goodness. Ooh,
version of
well,
Muppets,
I
where
hope
you
I
go
hope
in
he
and you
still
can.
likes. I
I don't
hope
know.
he still likes Pooh. I don't know if
What?
I could ride it. I don't know if I could ride Winnie the Pooh 8 times around, but saying what you say,
Not that
Dave.
bad. I just think it's an odd combination. I mean, maybe they'll pull it off. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
Oh, you mean with the roller coaster and
yeah,
then the Muppets?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know who was thinking of that.
It'd be like doing a Disney Junior roller coaster. I mean, it's
right.
weird, right?
I think
I'll save
maybe.
them all the money. Just do it. Just turn the roller coaster into a me ride, and I'll be okay. I'll
Yeah,
make everybody enjoy it.
and
Into
then
a what?
a meat a meat ride or me
Meat?
ride. Did you say meat or me?
I said me. Just turn to a me ride, and I'll be okay.
A
Ah,
me
I'll make
ride.
everybody enjoy it.
I mean, the only thing I could see is if they do it like almost like a small world type of ride, where they have a queue where you can have all the different Muppets, in where I don't know.
yeah, I just don't see it working with a coaster, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, the minute they took out Aerosmith from that ride, I mean, I loved Aerosmith when I was a teenager.
I mean, it'd be kind of like a Winnie the Pooh
No,
roller
no, I
coaster. I
could
mean,
not
it's
see
weird.
Jonathan. Even with that Muppet movie, I cannot see that fitting as a roller. I mean, maybe a couple points might fit the roller coaster, but I can't see the whole movie being a roller coaster.
I think they were just covering their butt, because they didn't want backlash from removing Muppet Vision. So they said, okay, we'll just move them somewhere. I don't think much thought went into it, but who
No,
knows?
no, I think so either. I think you're right, John. I think they had a lot of backlash from it because it's like it's one of those things that is so Disney.
Well,
The Muppets is so-
or they do it this way. They do a space one, and they do it this way. Pigs in space with Miss
Yeah,
Piggy and
might
the
work.
other two piggies when they did that short segment on the TV show of Pigs in Space.
I just think they're combining two different things that don't go together, but
right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
I,
I totally agree.
I don't know. It'll be curious what they do.
Yep. I mean, to be
I
fair,
mean, we
you could
all
say the
agree
same
that
about the Monsters Inc. ride, because the
Right.
Monsters Inc. is for little kids, arguably, and it's
That's
going to be a
that's
high-speed
true.
roller coaster. So
That's true.
maybe if they could pull that off, maybe.
I would have actually rather seen put Monster Inc. over where the roller coaster is and
Yeah,
leave the 3D Muppets alone because you
Right.
yeah,
have that whole back area there that they could expand a Monsters Inc. land.
sure. But they could have easily put in lots of doors in that big roller coaster dark room. They could have easily done that. But I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. It'll come out one day.
I don't
We'll
know. I
all
mean,
yell and argue
I'm
about it.
trying to
It will
figure
be
out
fun.
how you're supposed to ride a door on a ride.
How you're supposed to ride a door? Is
Uh,
that what you said?
Oh yeah.
Go figure. I want to. I can't. I want to see this one. The only problem is with
Well,
me.
you remember the
there's part
movie.
of that- There's part of that ride on that one that has nothing under your feet. So there you go, John. That'll probably be the one ride at Disney I won't do because I don't like anything under. I got to have something solid
Oh, I
under my
think it'll be
feet.
great. You know, there are a lot of roller coasters in Six Flags that don't have anything under you. You know, they do those do just fine. So I think this will
Well,
be.
I mean,
We'll see.
I'm going to tell you, I don't. I'm a solid ground person.
Eh,
Even in a plane, I don't mind a plane because I got something underneath
you
my
do
feet.
realize that
If
planes
there
in
ain't
the
nothing
air,
under
right?
my feet.
Okay.
Anyways, what are you going to say? I mean, I agree with you. There's
I, we'll see. You remember the end of Monsters Inc., right? When they had all
right.
the factory
Yeah.
stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I can see them playing with that. I can see
Yeah.
that working. Um,
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I see that too.
but I can't imagine any scenario with the Muppets on a roller coaster. Maybe Gonzo. Maybe that works. But
Yeah, but that's Muppet, not
yeah,
Muppet.
that's right. That's Muppet, one of them.
Well, hey, at least they're doing one smart thing. At least they're finally taking, and I don't know why they left it there for so long. At least they're taking the Stars launch thing out and bring
Yep.
back animations.
Yep,
That
that's
I
good.
remember the first time I went to Hollywood Studios, they were still animating films there at that
Yep.
thing. And when the first time I ever went to Hollywood Studios, because I think it was
Didn't they
still
make
MGM
Hercules
when I
there,
went there
or
the
was
first
it
time.
another? Was it Mulan? I can't remember which one they made there.
But I'm
That's
glad
why I
to see
love
that they're bringing
MGM.
back animations there.
That was like one of my favorite things about MGM is like you were actually immersed in the movie in
Yep.
Hollywood.
And now
Hollywood
there's nothing to
Studios.
do with Hollywood.
Hollywood Studios is not Hollywood, so I
No.
don't know why they even call it Hollywood Studios.
I'm very, very grateful they were moving that animation part back in because we're finally
Well,
nudging
I
the park
understand
back
why
to
they.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Something to do with Hollywood, right? Because
I,
as it
I
stands right now, it's
understand
IP
why they
land.
went to
You know, it
Hollywood
has nothing to do
Studios
with
with it,
Hollywood.
Debbie.
Huh?
I understand why they went to Hollywood Studios with it because it was about the whole golden age era of Hollywood.
Right.
It wasn't just about MGM. It was the whole golden. I
Mhm.
mean, to me, I love the old great movie ride
Yeah,
Right.
because it just
Right.
wasn't Disney. It was all of them. It was
yeah.
MGM.
Yeah.
It was Paramount. It was
Everything except Universal
Right.
because they couldn't show
I mean,
Universal and
to me,
stuff.
I love the old backlot tour where
Yes.
you actually
Yes.
you went through that first part of it where you actually they got volunteers to be part of the what
Right.
looked like staging the scenes
Yes.
like on
Yes.
that ship and the battleship
Yep.
and the water rushed in. Oh, I got to do that a couple of times, man. With that was man, I wish cameras back then. I wish they had the cameras back on the phones back then because I loved doing that, and I did that a couple of times, and it was awesome. And then you would take the train ride through and go through the rest of the backlot tour, and I
Mm-hmm.
swear that was amazing.
Yep. Jonathan's
Well,
right.
yeah, exactly, Jonathan. It was different times back then.
Yeah.
But tell me what part of that park has anything to do with Hollywood anymore? Arguably
No.
Indiana
Well,
Jones, maybe, if you squint, but nothing else has anything to do with Hollywood anymore.
The only thing that you can tell me that has to do with Hollywood is the shops on the main streets
Yeah, true.
and the Brown Derby.
Hmm.
That's the only thing that you have left that has anything to do with Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, and sci-fi driving. Yeah,
Until they bring back the animations, then you're kind of touching it, but it's
right.
still even then it's still not going to be like it was 15, 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's okay. I mean, I'll take it. Right, it's a move in the right direction at least. I'll take that.
right. Right.
So we'll see. The other thing that we have to grapple with too is that movie making is so different today than it was
True.
20, 30 years ago,
True.
so I don't even know that we could return to those days. You have people like Mr. Payne, doing a whole movie with AI, so what would they show these days?
Right.
Joel Payne.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, I know change. I know change is change is inevitable, and we have to accept the change. And I don't mind that they have things that they have to change things, like in Disney, all the things that we're saying that it's being taken away, our nostalgia.
Mhm.
But when you think about it, it's like when we were younger, that was our world.
Sure.
You have to think about it. Disney has to go along with what the future is going to be.
Yeah, they've got to predict.
Our children. I mean, our children, but the children of tomorrow are going to be experiencing the different things, and then when it changes for them, like another 20, 30 years, they're going to be seeing the same thing that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Because Disney's going to, if they're going to have to continue being in their path that they are, they're going to have to keep moving towards the future. We may not like it, but that's the way it is, and it's just they have to go with the times. They have to go with what the future is bringing, and the future is bringing more computerized programming.
Yep.
And that's what
We
they
all
have to
got
go
to
with.
remember this, and John, even your dad and your grandfather would say the same thing.
Exactly.
We don't exactly agree with everything they did, but Walt always said these parks would never be finished. They would always be growing, and they would be changing.
Of course.
It's always evolving.
But the question is, it's some of the things that they're changing to that don't make sense. It's not about the changes. It's the things that they're changing it to, and where they're putting some of this thing that does not make sense from what Walt designed.
Sure. They're called theme parks. Okay. Theme parks need a theme. And I know I got lots of grief and I got lots of flack when Epic came out, because that was my biggest complaint, was that there wasn't really a theme of Epic. It was a collection of 4 or 5 mini theme parks that were done exquisitely well. But the whole theme park didn't have a theme. And that's what I see for Hollywood studios. It's just completely adrift right now.
Right.
So anyway, I'm getting hot under the collar. But,
no, I agree.
Yeah. It's fine to have changes. You can't change it to the point where the theme is gone,
Right.
That's why people are so upset about removing that river and the boat and all that. It's the new world might be great.
There is truth to that, Katie. But even logic gives way to, there is such a thing as a normal relative that most people agree to a point. Now, as you expand a little bit, and then that relative is going to get smaller as to what we truly think, especially as we grow older and thinking changes, and it's all crazy.
Let me address what Jonathan said, and it's a very acute point. He says, I still think that if we had Epcot Center, still the younger gen would like it. Absolutely. Can you imagine the original Epcot Center with all the innovations with AI that we have today?
It would be incredible. I love that.
But if you just fast forward and move it to today, the same ideas will resonate just as much as they did back in the 80s. 100%.
Right.
I fully agree.
So.
Exactly, Jonathan. Exactly. And that's what my father loved about the future of Epcot, because he loved that area. He loved learning about the technology, because he was all about technology.
I'm going to have my dad on in a couple of weeks, and I've been chatting him up, and I'm trying to move him more into the hot take world, because, he was there at the very beginning, and there's a lot that's changed to change the DNA of Epcot. It's so different.
Only one problem, Jonathan. There hasn't been a World Fair in forever, and I don't think you'll ever see a World Fair ever again.
but the concept behind a world fair is still
Yes, but
important.
yeah,
We
exactly.
don't have to have
They need
world
the
fair.
concept. I agree. They need the concept of the World Fair again, but you'll never see those concepts of those days are long gone.
Well, because what do you mean long gone? Do you mean the ideas they came up with back then? Or do you think World's Fair in general doesn't work anymore?
In general, as of today. Back then, yes, I could see it back then,
Hmm.
and could we use it today? Yes, but I just don't think I don't see, because of the way of the logical thinking and the way
Right.
people, everything is so fast paced, and everybody wants everything done fast. We just
Sure.
don't have. I don't think you'll see it because it takes time and collaboration and thinking and yeah.
No, I get it.
I think
Yeah,
the world's too fast paced to actually sit down and try to come up with a concept for a world fair anymore.
Well, that was the whole purpose of Communicore.
right.
Communicore was intended to be the connection between these heavy ideas and the world of today. And it would always, in theory, always be updated so that you would have fresh exhibits to show, hey, how does AI work with some of these ideas that I learn about in Spaceship Earth, for example? So, but it's gone now. So, what do
I
you
mean,
do?
and I think they were thinking about the concept of Epcot. I think it was almost built like the World's Fair.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
100%.
that was that. I think that was their
100%.
concept, their what they were thinking of, and yeah, you're great. Epcot is going away from it. I mean, it is, and you still have your different countries, so you still have a small portion of a World's Fair at Epcot because you have all the different countries.
Well, yeah, that's slightly
Right,
different. You're talking about
right,
World Showcase. But yeah, I get your point. I get your point.
right.
But yeah, that's the first thing my dad brings up when he's asked about Spaceship Earth and Communicore is the World's Fair of the 1950s, 1960s. That was the whole idea, was that you would go into a place where you would see where some of these ideas would be
Well,
created.
answer this one, John.
Yeah,
I mean, look what Katie Weiss says, and I can see that to a point back in those days.
2000 was and 2002 was a tough time for Epcot. I don't know if you're referring to how it was back in the 80s when it first opened. 2000 is when it started losing its way. So I would agree that it was in a weird, almost teenagery state.
Yeah, Epcot. I see that. I definitely agree with that. Epcot was more. Magic Kingdom was for the kids, and Epcot was for the adults.
But around that time, around the turn of the millennium, when they had that big ugly thing on top of Spaceship Earth, it was very much in a transitional phase, and they were trying to make it into something that it really wasn't, and it became an awkward teenager. So I agree with Katie. Um,
All right. Oh, was I in
It
Epcot?
just things are too fast paced today. I just don't. I
well,
think if
that's the
we
other
all
point.
learn to slow down, take a breathe, I think. I mean, here's the thing: we have such great technology today. I think we're in a rush to create things, and I don't think we fully appreciate the technology that we do have to be able to push it to be out, reach beyond the limits. I mean,
Sure.
we've all listen, and it goes beyond Disney now. It goes beyond Disney. You look, you look at NASA. Look at the technology for they started pioneering. I mean, you look at avi, air aviation. If you would, and I am a big plane. I love aviation history from the
Hmm.
word, particularly when it comes to the military. Okay,
Sure.
you look at the Wright brothers in the early 1900s,
Yeah.
who created. Look at this. They used minimal type of paper and build a plane that flew for what 60 yards maybe at that. I can't remember what the thing was. But then look at what developed after that. Then
Yep.
you were starting to get the biplanes, and then those biplanes started landing on ships, and not just there, but then you started getting the planes that were flying transatlantic. That takes creativity, that takes intelligence, and that takes sitting there drawing these things out and looking at and developing. We didn't fully now, granted, and that you look at the history, and this is what I love about Spaceship Earth. Some of that stuff was you look at that point in time, it showed in the history that some of this stuff was looked at back
Yep.
in those days. Didn't have
Yep.
the technology, they didn't have the things to push it. But by the time
Yep.
we got to the industrial revolution, some of that stuff was able to come around. And look at what we have today. And you compared to, thank you, Jonathan. You just gave me a good thing. You're looking at, without the word plane, what we're getting today with what these guys are pulling off are nothing but big goose eggs. And yet we got the technology that they could pull off some of the good stuff and yet keep it simple.
I think he's thinking about the spruce goose.
I think we've lost the simplicity of being able to enjoy things.
Yeah.
Well, I just think in the world of technology, but my father had a computer in the house in the 70s before people had computers in their house. My
Mhm.
father was probably one of the first people, probably in the world who
Yeah.
had a computer in the house.
Yep.
It was granted the screen was this small, but and he created his own program and his own passwords. And
Yep.
when he passed away, we had no way of getting into it because he didn't tell anybody his password. So,
Yeah.
but he knew technology was the way of the world,
Yep.
and so that's why he got into it. And I mean, if he lived, in the 80s and the 90s, he would, and today he would be in awe of the way the computer, he would be in love,
Well, this is a dilemma of Tomorrowland, right?
Right.
Once you build a Tomorrowland, it's instantly out of date.
Right.
So how do
Exactly.
you create a Tomorrowland that can persist and inspire people without getting out of date? Disney has never solved that.
Right.
They've tried with, especially in Paris, by creating an alternative Tomorrowland, right? And the Jules Verne Tomorrowland. That was a good idea. It didn't work out, but it was a good idea. But that's a constant problem, is how do you come up with an area that can inspire people without
Right.
needing millions of dollars to remake it every year,
Right. Exactly.
They haven't cracked that egg yet, speaking of eggs.
I don't know.
And multiply that by 10, and that's what Epcot is grappling with.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, you're supposed to be thinking it's of Tomorrowland, and now half of everything in Tomorrowland is outdated,
Yep.
except the TTA. That'll never be outdated. They ever touch my TTA, somebody's gonna get their tail kicked, because don't touch my TTA.
Well,
Yeah.
they got rid of ours, so I know what you mean.
Welcome back, Kate.
Welcome back.
Yeah, the dilemma of Tomorrowland is something that is constant. They haven't figured that out.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. And here's the other thing I have a problem too. We do got rides that, yes, sometimes the rides do need to be updated, and sometimes, yeah, it's okay to use the IP. But my problem is, do you think they're getting away with using the IP too much on some of these rides, John? To be the honest truth.
To a degree, yeah, I can agree. But let's be honest, Walt brought Snow White, Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty. He had no problem bringing IP to his park. But the way in which he did it was in service of a story. It wasn't to in service of the IP itself.
Right, exactly. Yes. It had substance to it.
Right.
It wasn't just like just a ride, just a ride.
Yeah. Let's make money by throwing Frozen on a boat ride. I mean, it's weird.
Right. Right.
But anyway, it's easy to sit here and curmudge and be curmudgeons about all this, but it's a hard problem, especially Tomorrowland. And the thing that frustrates me is that the areas that they did nail, like Frontierland, they're getting rid of.
That's an interesting fact, Jonathan. John, take a look at what Jonathan said about Spaceship Earth. Do you actually think that would have been a possibility? Or do you think there's too much behind it that people would have really gotten?
Maybe. It's a little bit hard to get rid of the literal icon of the park, though. It's easier to get rid of Horizons, World of Motion, Imagination. Easier to gut all that. But when it comes to your actual park icon, that's a little bit harder. So maybe it was too much for them to swallow.
Yeah. Now, and here's my thing. Could it use an update? Yeah, it could.
Of course.
I think they could. They need to update the history a little bit of it.
Of course.
Considering where we're sitting at in the history part of it, towards the end of that needs to be updated, because some of that technology you are looking for, that was 40, 50 years ago. Considering what we got now, they could expand it a tad bit.
Well, it needs an AI section for sure. It needs a section describing how AI will help us all communicate better. I mean, there's no question about that. Where they're going to put it, I don't know. But I agree with you. It needs updates, but it shouldn't mess with the core message of the attraction.
Yeah, I agree. Don't lose the core message of it.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I love that ride. I always did love that ride.
Well, it's Ray Bradbury's masterpiece.
I don't know. That might be the first one I hit. I haven't been able to enjoy a good Spaceship Earth in a long time. I may be dragging Chris with me and going, okay, we're going to Spaceship Earth first.
Well, I'll talk more on Tuesday about it, but you got to credit one man, and that was Ray Bradbury. If there's any one person behind the idea of that attraction, it's Ray. And he wrote some phenomenal stuff. The other gentleman I'll talk about is Buckminster Fuller, if you've heard of him. He was the one that invented the buckyball, and it was an amazing futurist. But anyway, I'll save all that for Tuesday. But there's some good stuff there. And I totally agree with you. You should update it. Keep the good
honestly, stuff. Jonathan or one of my mods, if you guys could make sure we put the Grand and Miraculous.
Oh, you're too kind. I guess I'm a mod. I could do it.
Yeah, can we put John's link in the thing? I want to make sure we push him out for Tuesday, because I'm telling you, you come up. I don't know where. I mean, obviously, you got the heritage behind you to come up with some of the stuff, but how the stuff that you are coming up with, it's just absolutely awesome, John.
Thank you, sir. You're too kind. And what's great is that part 2 will be the week after, and my dad can come on and counter everything I say.
And I would agree with you. On that, Kate. See, I don't understand that. That's the illogical thinking again, that I just sometimes think that they push things because they know they got a certain amount of time. They know they want to get things done. They know people are getting anxious for things to get done up that. Why they put Moana in the middle of Epcot, which has nothing to do with what that whole theming of that park was supposed to be about. You got Moana, the Moana.
Oh, you're talking about the water thing?
That should have been in Animal Kingdom. I agree with you.
I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, sure. Are there scientific aspects to water? Sure, no question. I mean, that's what the Living Seas was all about. The whole pavilion was about water. Why you need something outside to talk about little fountains? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get that.
And even that, it's based on Moana. So to me, that would be something. I mean, honestly, what you if you
Put
had to
journey of
design
water
that,
into the living
let
seas
me ask
for
you this.
crying out loud.
I want you, knowing the background of your family, John, if you were the Imagineer to have to design the Moana, where
I
would
put it
be
in the living seas.
and knowing that try to imagine that what hasn't been built or designed and they asked you to build it, where
Well,
would your logical thinking of putting it be?
there's some goodness to it. I mean, the whole notion of explaining how water goes through the whole ecosystem and all that, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But you're literally right next to the living seas, which is a pavilion dedicated to water. Put it in there. It should be a part of
Okay, so
that.
you're saying it's not necessarily wrong that they put it in there. It's just that it probably could have gone more logical if it went more near the living seas.
I don't think they should have destroyed Communicore for it or Interventions or whatever it was called. But and I do agree, it probably would fit better in Animal Kingdom. I mean, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, it's just weird having it right in the middle of Epcot there.
I mean that's like, and here's the other logical thinking. Okay, we know that it's going to be Encanto on one side,
You talking
Indiana
about an
Jones on
AK?
the other side of where Dinoland used to be,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
yet
yes.
you still have the Indiana Jones Adventures at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I
What
get
is
that.
wrong with the
Chad,
picture,
but
people?
you know what?
What is wrong
I'll
with the
be a little
picture?
bit more positive about that because Animal Kingdom is divided into different lands. You have Africa, you have Asia. Why not have a South America part of it? You know, that makes sense to me. Um, and if you want to put Encanto then and India in there, as long as it's in a South American theme, I have no problem with that.
And okay, I can go with what Kate. I can actually go with what Katie is saying. I mean, that is, there probably is some truth to that.
Of
Yeah,
course, absolutely, 100%.
because I think they
And
were
then
getting
here's
away.
the other thing, and I agree with what Jonathan is. I believe that maybe, with Universal building all these things, do you think there might have been pressure on them to get some of this stuff done, John, and
Sure.
try to balance out with what's coming with what Universal has done?
Yes, yes, and no. Yes, I understand the idea behind it. No, because it takes years and years and millions of dollars to build these things. So they have to think ahead of the curve a little bit. They can't just come up with something overnight, you know. And that's why I think we're seeing this kind of fatigue in the Disney parks right now, is because they've been caught with their pants down, and now they have to react. But it's going to take years for them to come up with something. So I don't think they'll solve this problem overnight. I think they're going to
No,
have some hard times in the next 2 years. But eventually they'll figure it out. They always do.
And
but
you're
still,
probably
always,
right, Kate.
you're always going to have
It
people
probably
wanting to
will
go to
close
Disney.
after the one opens up.
I mean, maybe, but it's different, right? One's about stunts and the other is about a immersive adventure. So maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. It's all crazy. I mean, and now, and here's the curiosity, and most of us will be older, or now that they've approved, now that they've approved for the fifth gate, whether it'll ever happen or not, unknown.
I'll agree with that. I
There's
think
no
that
mention
is
of
the
it.
answer to
I do
Katie's
believe
question.
I do believe it'll happen eventually, but not.
I think that's the
But it'll
answer.
probably happen long after most of us are back to dust.
I mean, why don't they build a fifth gate with cars and villains and all that? I mean, why do they have to destroy the rivers of America to do that?
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I want to know. Why aren't they building a fifth park instead of instead of adding on to the back of the Magic Kingdom, don't get me wrong, maybe they could have used another land in that area, but not tear up the river. I'm sorry, but I am very patriotic.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out that I'm teed off because I'm a big Mark Twain's fan. I loved reading Tom Sawyer's books.
Yeah.
I love the
I get it.
Rivers of America.
Yeah.
I love Tom Sawyer's Island. So yeah, I'm still a little fuming over that right now myself.
I understand.
I mean, obviously I couldn't stop it, but it doesn't make it, doesn't mean I'm going to have to agree with it at anytime soon.
Yep.
But,
I agree, Kate.
And I understand that they wanted to add a thing because they got the space back there to do it. But why not add on to something that could continue with the Frontierland, or at least transition from Frontierland into something? Now you're going to be looking at part Frontierland, part New Orleans. None of it makes sense. None of it. Some of this all could have gone into the fifth park.
Yep.
And we know they got the property in Orlando do it.
I mean, that's why Walt said he had the blessing of land, so that you. Now, granted, it costs orders of magnitude more money to build a whole theme park than a section of a theme park.
Y'all might not see me sitting here if my grandmother not had sold the property that my grandfather set down there. I'd probably be a very rich man right now, and I probably wouldn't be sitting here.
I get it.
Because my grandfather, he was very intelligent. Let's see, he ran a hotel. He worked as an electrician for the Detroit public school system during the school year, but during the summer they would stay down here in Florida. And he was very adventurous. He bought a lot of land for a lot of us grandkids that fortunately got sold off after he died. I was just a baby when he passed away, but if that had been the case, I guarantee you wouldn't all be seeing me sit here because I'd be a rich man.
I get it.
But, yeah. So, and with all the property that's down there that Walt bought up, they got the space to do it.
I mean, look at Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom was a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Let's build a theme park dedicated to this theme that we really haven't touched. We touched it in Jungle Cruise, but it was a remarkable theme park they came up with. So I don't see why they couldn't do that again.
We don't need no crazy teens or horror people. This is Disney. We don't want no horror people.
Yeah.
It's not Universal.
True.
Yes, I agree with that, Kate. But what I do agree with what Kate's saying. It would give them that option to build some of that. That would attract teens, and the people that are into like Harry Potter and some of that other stuff.
Walt Disney was smart enough to say, we can't just put all kiddie stuff here. We need a Carnation bandstand. We need big bands to come at night to attract the teenagers.
Right.
He understood that sometimes you have to go there.
And he did.
Would he make a whole park for it? I don't know. And then you had Videopolis in the 80s. I mean, there's precedent for this stuff. But I do agree with Kate that Universal's kind of eating their shorts when it comes to capturing that market.
Yeah, I agree with her. Exactly.
That's why I wish Disney would lean in more to more of their dark IPs like Black Cauldron and some of these other things that, I mean, you could make some pretty cool stuff out of it. Universal's going all the way back to Frankenstein. I mean, why not?
I mean, if you think about it, even
on Disney Plus, time of silent movies.
If you think about it, even on Disney Plus, it's not just kiddie movies anymore.
Yeah.
If you think about it that way, it's like you have to have a balance of everything. It can't be just kiddie. It has to be adults. You have to have, in order to track the people that they want to track, you have to provide different versions of different things,
Sure.
different themes.
Yeah.
Because this way people were, okay, some people want to go for here, some people, and even in the own families, the part of the family will go here, part of the family will go there. That's the way you
I'm
want
not
people
sure that would work
to
anymore,
track.
Jonathan, because I hate to tell you, Vegas is in big trouble right now. Yes, tons of people still going to
Oh
Vegas,
God, I remember
but
that.
Vegas is struggling right now to get people to go there.
Yeah.
They really are.
I mean, why go there now? You just stay at home with your big TV.
Right.
Well, and not just that, but you look at, they've knocked down half of the old casinos.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of
Half of
regulations
the
now
stuff
that
that
just
they have on this main street is
because
gone.
at the casinos they have a lot of regulations now and policies
Hey,
that have changed
listen,
because of things that have happened in the past. So you have to be careful with things like that now.
Yeah. Kate has a great point.
I have a what?
DVC's taken over. Kate has a great point in chat.
Oh yeah, she
A
does.
lot of DVC rooms are just, it's all DVC, DVC, DVC now. Jonathan. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Jonathan. They don't even the casinos down today. You do not see the people that even the entertainment has changed. The entertainment in Las Vegas has gone down. I'm going to tell you now, if I go to Las Vegas, it's only for one reason. That's to go to the Heart Attack Grill and try to get me the biggest burger I can have and see if I can eat it. I doubt it, but that would be the only reason why I go to Las Vegas.
Yep.
It sure ain't to go see the Las Vegas Raiders who can't play with diddly squall for the NFL, that's for sure. Okay.
So when do we start getting?
Now that we had our musical NFL, now back to the main event of Disney.
So when do we start getting numbers out of Epic Universe so we can see how it's doing? I haven't heard anything like that yet. And I don't know if it's because they're in trouble or if it's just we haven't heard it yet.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because everybody predicted, everybody's going to go over to Epic and Disney will be empty. And so far that hasn't materialized.
No.
So.
And here's the thing. There's still, I don't know what, somebody made a good point that, let's see, who was it that said something about the COVID?
Kate.
Part of that, I still think they still are thinking that they're trying to control the amount of people they want in the parks, and they're still thinking COVID way of thinking, and it's screwing them up to a point.
Could be. Yeah.
But I think that's something I think it's going to stick with us forever now. I mean, COVID is still here. I mean, it's not like, like we had it, in 2020, but we still have COVID. People are still getting COVID. So, true. And I think that's something that's going to stay with us, I think, probably the rest of our lives.
As many doctors, here's my thing about COVID. I know it's the right thing, but if people actually look at the term what COVID is, it's all freaking nothing but a cold. And it's almost like a pneumonia. Do you realize the term COVID has been around for years? I've talked to a lot of nurses that have retired, and they said, we've always used the term COVID. It just never got used in public until all this crap back a few years ago. Otherwise, that's the term that they used in the nursing philosophy. Even my doctors that I've gone to have said, we've used the term COVID. We just never used it in public. And then once you got all of a
Right.
sudden you get those people in Washington, and now you want to panic the whole freaking country. And I'm not saying it's legit. I mean, the things that people are going through and the health issues that caused them are legit. But what people don't understand is that the term COVID has been around for generations.
Well, it's a coronavirus. It's been around. It's just
Yeah.
the structure of the virus.
Right.
That's all it means.
The term's been around for years. It's just
Yeah.
a different type of virus, and all of a sudden they
Yeah,
bring
the
out
RNA
one
is
term, and
different.
all of a sudden you panicking people instead of sitting down there using your brain and explaining it to people what it is.
Well, even the Black Death was, the Black
yeah.
Plague was a known
Yeah.
virus. So I mean, it just happened to be in a particular
But again,
package of
the
RNA
COVID
that
has
was
been
really
around
bad.
for generations.
Yep.
Exactly. The COVID's been around for years. They just never used the term COVID in public until
Right.
2019. Yeah.
But I get it.
That's but then that's instead of breaking it down as to what it truly is, they use the term and send everybody into a panic. But the fact of it is that it was real.
No,
You
they had to call
I
it
mean,
something.
you can't undermine what that virus did. It was real.
Yeah, and you had to call it something.
Right.
Oh, they had to call it something, but they should at least they could have done a better job of explaining it instead of
That's true.
Right.
and
That's true.
sending the whole country into a. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't have. I'm not saying not take the right precautions that they did,
Sure.
but instead of using the term and not explaining it, at least put a good explanation out there of what it was.
Right.
That's fair.
It is. Oh yeah, I mean, we still have the plague, and we've had
Polio.
people are still dying of polio. But look,
Yep.
how many vaccinations do we have on all that stuff over the years? And it still happens, and people still die from it.
Sure.
And you don't see people.
Nature's scary.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see people panicking over polio. Now you did when it first came out.
Sure.
I mean, you look at the Black Plague. That was some type of virus. Yeah, but
There was always a virus, no matter what. There was always throughout the world, the years.
I'll really panic everybody. I will make about 1 trillion clones of me and send my clones out. Let's see if everybody panics then.
Yeah. We can handle barely one of you, much less 1 trillion of you.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Can you see me? Hey, I think the country would be in good hands if there was 1 trillion clones of me.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, you know it's the truth, Debbie.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I can't even take 2 of me, let alone just me.
I don't know if there were 1 trillion Daves. I mean, the whole sushi industry would go belly up.
You got
No
that
one-
right, because I'd be
eating
making
sushi.
I'd be making. There would be 1 trillion laws that says no sushi. Period. Well, why not, Jason? 1 trillion Davids. A bunch of clones of me.
It's like that Star Trek
This would
movie
be a
when they all
better
turned
world.
Borg. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
You remember that Star Trek movie when they went back in time and they turned all of Earth into Borg? It
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the same thing. They turned all of Earth into Dave.
Yep. I remember that one.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, well.
But yes,
Oh,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
To put a bow on it, I agree with you. The parks are a little bit lost. They need to figure out where they're going in the next few years. We'll see. They'll be fine in the short term. But long term, I think they're in a little bit of trouble. We'll see.
They just need to
a little bit
balance
of
it
trouble.
out. They need to balance it out. That's the problem, and I don't think they know how
Yeah.
to balance it out.
Yep.
Well, and here again, this is and they didn't, and then exactly, and there is some truth to that, Kate. But at the same time, they could have done a better job of explaining it, so there wasn't so much panic and because, like I said, they've used the term COVID for years.
Yeah. Imagine the price of housing if we had a trillion Daves. Goodness.
Oh God.
Jonathan. Ah.
No, I wouldn't, because the sushi, I would make sure my clones would make sure the sushi industry was shut down permanently.
There wouldn't be enough fish to feed
Illegal
a trillion
sushi,
Daves.
no.
You know, we'd have to make more fish.
Well, hey, as long as it's regular fish like trout, bass, catfish.
Not mechanically orient, or what is it called? There's a term for it when you raise fish in artificial fish. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with what Kate said. I mean, it's
Eat all the fish.
and that's exactly why. But, oh, and that's what, and I personally, honestly,
Yes, thank you, Jonathan.
just no sushi.
Yeah.
That's fine, Dave. We'll cook it for you. We'll wave a match under the fish, and then you'll be fine.
No. Actually, no, not farm raised fish. Catch the real fish from the streams, the rivers. Do it the old fashioned way.
Thank you, Kate.
I agree with you on that one, Kate. That they do need. And I'm not saying they're not trying, but yeah, they hopefully the new somewhere down the line when new leadership starts coming through, they can return to some of the brilliance and the high standards. Because even the
Exactly.
films,
Exactly.
you know what? The thing of it is, it's not just the parks. Even the films have suffered for Disney. The only thing that has stayed consistent and it's growing, and I can tell you this from the travel industry, is the cruise lines. Cruise lines is the only thing that's getting consistent, that is following that tradition of storytelling and being creative and buoyant, and it's growing.
Why?
Yeah, because everybody right now, it's all about people don't want to go to the parks because they're too expensive. You can get as much fun and magic on a cruise ship
Yeah.
than you can going to the park, paying for an
Yeah.
AP.
Yeah, I see that. I agree.
And
here's the thing, it's not just
and
the
it's-
Disney Cruise
and it's
Line,
cooler.
Don. Since we've been out, since everything has been stopped from COVID, the only thing that's been consistent on a growth is the cruise lines, and
I
not
believe that.
just Disney, Royal Korean, Carnival, Princess, Celebrity, Cunard, all of them.
Because they
The
provide
whole
everything
cruise
all-
industry is the only
They
thing
provide
in the
everything all in
travel
one
industry
place.
that has gone up solidly. Everything
they-
else has been like this.
Right.
Yep.
Because they provide everything all in one area. Even though you have to walk around the cruise ship, but it's all in one area. It's not like you have to go all the way over here.
Yeah.
Take a bus to go there, and you have
I
to
don't
do
know,
this go there.
have you walked on some of these cruise ships, Debbie? you had to go up and down elevators, steps, just to get to
They're
some
pretty
of these
big.
places.
That's true.
Not that
I
it's
think
bad.
I can
love
handle. I
cruising,
think I can
and
handle
plan on
the
doing a
elevator.
cruise ship next year,
I
but
think I can
you
handle
know,
the
you
elevators.
got to do your little bit of walking. Now, maybe not as far as in a theme park, but you do got to do
Well,
your walking.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's all confined. You know, I'm just there. You know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, and you're in a cooler area, especially the way these summers are, you know, with the being so hot. You know, I can't do the, you know, Disney in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's just too hot.
Good point.
No,
you know?
what do you? Well, I agree with what Kate said, and they actually Walt and Roy agreed. I mean, Roy was more based on Roy was the one that was more the head logical about finances
Right.
because he didn't want it. He also know that you could push it too far and go broke because you could spend too much more than you got coming in.
Right.
But Walt didn't really care. He just wanted the creativity to grow and excess. That's what made Walt and Roy so good. They balanced that out.
Yep.
And they
Right.
were able to work with each other. I just don't think they don't have that creativity. I don't even fully understand if they have people enough to fully understand the economics of where things are at.
That's what I said. They need to have things more balanced, and it's not balanced.
Well, here's my question, Jonathan. What are you talking about as far as people getting lazy? They want everything in one place. And now, if you're talking about that for cruise lines, I'm going to tell you that has nothing to do with why people are going on cruises. People are wanting different experiences. They're wanting better customer service, which, don't get me wrong, the CMs at the park, Disney's parks, they do an absolute job. If you had to pick out of all customer services, the CMs at the parks did a great job. But the bottom line is, I can guarantee you get more. I don't care if it's Six Flags, Universal, Disney, Cedar Point, Knott's Berry Farm. If you truly want good customer service, right now the ones that produce the most are your cruise lines. And people are wanting that different experience. They're not wanting to deal with the crowds. And here's the thing. Even though you have a lot of people on the cruise ships, you're not dealing with the massive crowds that you're dealing with at the parks.
You're not dealing with wall to wall people.
It's the crew. Here's the thing. Even though it looks like it's a big crowd on a cruise ship, you're spread out more. There's more space on the cruise things. So you're not really as crowded as you think you are on a cruise ship. You do have the space. There's two reasons right there why people are searching out for the cruise lines.
Yeah, it's not wall to wall people, and you're not fighting for spots and things like that.
Yep. That's true. Folks, my muscles are starting to ache up. So
I know, yeah, I was going to say, I'm getting really tired.
Yeah, well, you know, we only are catching up to it. We're almost hitting our 3-hour mark, you know.
There you go.
So
No.
give me 1 second, guys. Always got to do this in case I get some new people. We'll be back in 1 minute, and then we'll start shutting down.
Sounds good.
Okay.
But gots.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travel
And yes, so here is, guys, that is the link to my travel profile leader thing. If you are looking to you, I am the agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Trailway, besides the fun that we have here on Dave's Disney Dreams, which is a lot. And here is my email, guys, for that. You can reach out to me at any time through those two. Well, the good thing is that hopefully I'll have my website if everything goes good with this probate stuff. But more people are still wanting to travel on a cruise ship, Jonathan. They're more about relaxation and taking it out. And there's something about being out in the ocean systems than being on the cruises. Anyways, but no matter how you like to travel or what you like to do, I mean, we all come down to a one favorite fun fact. We love our Disney. We know things are not perfect. No, Jonathan, it's not about being lazy. It's about wanting a different. I'm going to tell you, it's not being lazy. It's about wanting to experience different adventures or a different type of relaxation or wanting that feeling of luxury. You can't get that luxury at a resort hotel. You can't get that luxury at, I don't care if it's the 5 dime star down in New York City. You ain't getting that luxury like that except on a cruise ship. I mean, you can get it, and yeah, you can get it at a 5 star, but you're not going to get that magic that you would get on. There's something about being out at the sea and the smell of the ocean, the saltwater ocean, mixture of the clear skies of the stars at night, that's just more magical than being things. So it's not about being lazy. It's about wanting to experience something totally different than being trapped up in a theme park, or and having to deal with the crowds and still finding that magical. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we all know we still find that magic at Disney. We do. But it's a different type. But let's face it, it's a different type of magic almost.
Plus, you could let your run around on the boat.
Anyway, we can continue this discussion sometime later down on the next cruise lines.
All right, my friends. I gotta take off.
Anyways, so John, make sure you guys go see John's.
We'll have fun on Tuesday.
Got Tuesday night, right? 9:30. Make sure you guys go. Please check him out. I know you guys are. In case I don't have you guys back on another Friday night, which is always good. You guys are more than welcome to come join me on a Friday night.
Yes, and let's get more people.
Yeah.
It's always been fun. We've actually it's been fun tonight. We've had laughs. We had fun. We've had some good discussions. And I want to thank everybody. John, thank you for being in here tonight. Come and joining us. It's been fun. Mama D, it's always a pleasure to have you. So make sure you guys go catch that. Kate, it's always good to see you. Oodalali Lane. I don't know where all this buzzing is coming in. I'm getting buzzes keep coming in somewhere. That is weird. Somebody needs to stop buzzing me. But anyways, so again, remember Tuesday night, Dave's Vacation Oasis. I may have Brian Eisenhart on. I have to talk with him over the weekend. Thursday, we'll be doing another cruise show. So, come join us for some cruises if you love cruising. And I've got I am working on some special guests for those shows over between now and the fall. And of course, don't forget, Saturday, August 2nd, day is here. Come hang out because you never know what's going to happen.
Should be fun.
Never know what's going to happen with me and the baker around.
Oh gosh.
You just don't know. We might take Epcot by storm.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
That may be scary, I think.
You know what?
It may be a little bit scary.
A little scared. Oh, okay. Is anybody hearing this, please? This is out of Mama D now.
I'm just saying, it's just
For that,
you
in that case, for that, I need. Yeah, he did. I talked with him, Jonathan. And so it may even be a while. I will talk with him over the weekend. We may need to. It may be a while before I can get him on.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
have to talk.
Brian lost a family
I have to
member.
call him then. I have to give him a call.
All I'm going to say is, in that case, I may be bringing 100 clones with me on Saturday. Then we will take over Epcot.
I don't know.
Katie, I can't win tonight. Forget it.
Thank you, Katie.
For that, I'm going to make sure I have 1,000 clones of me in Epcot next Saturday. I might clone the Disney Baker, thousands of Disney Bakers in there. Then let's see what y'all think.
Oh my gosh, 1,000
Have your own
bakers.
parade. It'd be great.
1,000 bakers. Oh my.
It will be the gigantic party of the year. It'll make national news.
Okie dokies.
Okay. Have a great night, folks.
John's still trying to get over the shock of a trillion me's.
Yep.
All right, my
All right,
darling.
guys. Anyway,
Have a great night.
any
Thanks
final
for having
thoughts
us
from you
on.
guys?
Good
Anything
night,
you guys
John.
want to say before you leave?
Sweet dreams as always.
Yep. Sweet dreams.
Yep.
All right. Have a good
All
night,
right.
Mama D. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, guys. With that, I'm going to say, how am I cloning soap? I don't know. I haven't figured that part out, Katie. I'll figure something somehow. Nah. I wish you could too. It would be fun if we could have a whole bunch of us on Saturday. I wish Mama D could be there up there on Saturday. That would be
Oh,
cool.
I wish I could have been.
Maybe we might have to make a plan for next summer for a day
Yeah.
and maybe all of us can get together. I know you'd have the Baltimore trip, but maybe we could do it like at the end of May or maybe inside of June.
Yeah.
Separated a couple of months.
Anyways,
With that, I'm going to say, guys, thank you all for being here. Jonathan, thank you for putting the links in. And Kate, thank you for all the information you've put in. And Katie Y, it's been great, guys. It's been fun. A lot of good information. Thank you all for being here. It was good to see you, Udalali Lane, Kate. I love it when people come in that haven't been in or haven't been around for a while in the chats. It's awesome. So with that, I'm going to say, from the world of Disney Magical Theme Park, may you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a magical day. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night, Dave.
Good night.